Rena, why is the intro so long?
Hey, hey. Hello, hello. Welcome to a stream where I'm actually on the stream, not just like pointing a camera at a screen and going watch mem test for 12 hours. Welcome,
Here,
Gut Bomb.
you can watch this screen.
Do
I'll put
absolutely
mem
nothing.
test on there.
Do absolutely nothing.
Or we can watch this one. I can put mem test on that one.
Ooh, that would be nice. That's a 4K monitor, isn't it?
It's 0.4K.
So how you doing?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
Good, good. Got my card chipped off to the customer who bought it on eBay this morning and
That poor bastard.
got an energy drink. So let's say hi to folks in the chat. We got Starbuck Tech, Jack 68K, Eric's Edge, who didn't do a stream this morning, Francois, All Things DG. Hello, hello. So yeah, what are we gonna do? Well, are you gonna game?
Yeah, but I'm not going to play the X-Files because I forgot to set up the Mac. So I'm just going to play Dark Souls instead.
Fair enough. Eric, totally hear you on that. I didn't wake up till like 10 after 9 this morning. And then I was like, oh shit, Eric's streaming. Oh shit, Eric's not streaming. Yay. So yeah, I totally hear the sleeping in part. Um, so all good. I'm going to switch cameras. I want to show folks, for those who weren't at the end of my stream on Christmas Eve, which I don't blame you. It was a long, kind of tedious stream.
I made an appearance in the chat and I
You
clicked
did,
the like
yes.
button.
So I got this board, and it's really tiny. I have a banana for scale. Legitimately have a banana for scale. It is a
That's a
Asus.
big banana.
No, it's a really small board. Oh shoot! Now my name's covering it. Oh well. Yeah. So it's a Asus ROG Strict B450-I gaming board.
Gaming. It's a
Gaming.
B450, which is like the lowest end, but they can call it gaming because it has some silver trim on it.
Yeah. So I do have the memory for it. What I don't have, as you can see in the middle, ta-da-da-da, right there, I don't have a processor. I should have one Monday. So possibly because I know Justin's streaming Monday at 6. So I might do, what is Tuesday? Is Tuesday New Year's Eve? I have no idea what days this is.
What processor did you order to put in there?
An AM 430 something, third gen.
A Ryzen 34 or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me hold on. I'll double check my eBay. Let's go to my eBay. You all can't see what I'm doing, but that's okay. Purchase history. I need to go to selling. It is a Ryzen 5 3600.
Mhm.
So I was told the board works, but I don't have a processor for it. All my AMDs are like, hold on, I will show.
They're too old.
They're way too old. Let me go to processor.
Hey, you got a cat down there saying hi.
My cat's on the floor. Oh, she's
Yeah,
on the floor.
on the
Yeah.
camera.
Okay, I'm not looking at my stream. Yeah. She's down there. Hey, Rudy. Hey,
Rudy.
official Alex 86. What else am I missing? Yeah, banana was for scale. Yes, Starbuck Tech, you are correct. All boards are gaming boards these days. Okay, so let me share. Let me present. Share screen. There we go. So these are the processors I have. I don't think any of them are going to fit.
Correct.
Yeah. But if anybody needs an old processor, contact me. Prices are negotiable. So,
Man, those all fall into the, boring era.
right. But anyway, that's the
Maybe
AOEs I
your
have. So,
boring era will be more exciting. So hold on to those for 10 more years.
yeah, right.
Sell them for maybe twice as much.
Yeah, hopefully. All right. Yeah, it's Kitty. It was Opie on the floor. All right. So let's go here. Let's do some moving around. Means I got to get up off my chair. So, how was your holidays, by the way?
Oh, pretty good.
Good.
I got Dark Souls for the Xbox for Christmas, so that's what I'm playing
Nice.
today.
Nice. 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 All right. That can all go over there. What we are going to be working on, and I just hope this will actually work, is this board. And it's an A open AX6BC. There's the, there's no rev
Never
command.
heard of it.
Yep. Welcome to the club. And it has two uh, serial ports, the parallel port, two USB, probably like two USB 1, and then your PS2 ports. Now, I had somebody come over the other night, and what they did, because apparently this wasn't in right, they just snapped this into place. So, but I haven't had this thing properly boot up since I've, like, it turns on, and that's all it does. It doesn't post, it doesn't get past anything. But I'm going to try it one more time. We're going to see if we can get this stupid thing working. Because I literally want to put it up for sale. Get it off my bench. I don't know what the processor is. I know nothing about this except for it doesn't work. I got it from when I was working at Sick Kids. So, okay, power's in. Speaker goes in. My ever so lovely long speaker. Woo! I don't know where I got this from. And my power button. That Sloopy helped me
Hey,
fix up.
what happened?
What happened? What do you mean?
I typed in your chat and it came in as me instead of as you.
Oh,
That's unfortunate because I was making a joke that in the chat that was supposed to be said by you. How dare they fix their problems?
okay. So it should be that. I also have Opie. What did I do with it? Huh? What did I do with that video card? I have a well, not it's actually a. See, the problem is I actually cleaned up my table so I can actually see my table,
Mhm.
and I don't know where I put everything. I had a video card. Well, technically, it's a TV tuner card, but no, it's old. It works. That's the main thing. And I had it on my table, on my bed, on my. There it is. There it is. It is this lovely card with, I even marked on it, 32 megabytes of memory.
Hey, Retro Tech Chris, welcome.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Bacchus, you too.
Bacchus, by the way, I sent you a link in my doodle if you care to join. Okay. So I know the card works. I've used this card to test other boards, so we know it works. So in theory, I'm not going to plug a keyboard in it yet. Let's turn this on, and let's turn this on. and nothing's turning on. I might have it jumpered wrong. Okay, let's turn it off for a sec.
It's very nice of you, Chris.
What did Chris do?
He made a comment.
Oh, Gutbomb is a master of making YouTube. Yes, yes, Gutbomb has. If you want to watch really funky operating systems, go watch Gutbomb's latest endeavor in the YouTubes. Okay, let me, because I seriously don't remember what this is. Okay.
Going to become the YouTube meta. Everyone's going to starting their videos with "Hey dorks."
Yeah, I know. I love it. I love when you do that. It's funny. I'm like, I feel called out. Okay, so bear with me one sec. I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a googly search for a open AX 6BC. Because I apparently don't remember what the card is or what the where the front jumpers go. But okay, copy link address because I'm gonna open this in Firefox because Chrome sucks at opening PDFs. Oh, that's in Japanese. Okay, don't no. That's not gonna work.
Oh, fell down.
Let's see what this one is. Oh, it takes forever because of Adobe. Sweet. Okay, cool. Let's go back. Come on.
Oh, my food is here. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be right here.
I can't pause this game, so I actually have to kill all these zombies first, and then I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, crap. This guy, too. Won't you guys let me get my Popeyes? Right. BRB.
Yeah, okay. All right, just bear with me, folks. I'm trying to get a copy link address. And oh yeah, right. I don't want to get rid of that yet. So I'm not sure what it is. Oh, that's still open it in. All right, I might just have to do it. All right, let's copy over the whole site. Now let's paste it into Firefox. Okay, let's try the second sheet. There it is. Hey, I got the English. All right, let's find the front panel controllers. Connectors. Panel connector. Aha. No? Oh, that's power LED. Okay. All right, let me show you what I'm looking at because it might get a little boring. Let's share my screen. No, I don't want to Chrome tab. There it is. Share. Ta-da! Hardware installation. I love how they call this hardware installation. Let's make this audio bigger. The old eyes suck. Oh, speaker goes down there. Okay, reset. Where does the power button go? That's power LED. So the speaker goes down there. Do, do, do. Where the F does the power button go? Power LED. How did this thing turn on? So speaker goes
back.
on the bottom. Hey, so I'm just showing off. There's a manual that I found online for it, but I don't see where the power button goes.
They just opened a Popeyes about 15 minutes away from my house.
Nice.
The closest one used to be 45 minutes away.
Oh my god, it'd be
So
cold by the time it gets here.
I'm going to gain some weight.
Uh-huh. That's system memory. Where's the do you see the power button? Where the
Hi,
power
Carthor.
button where the power button goes? Because there's the panel, and it shows the speaker goes on the bottom. I had the speaker completely wrong. We got a power LED, sleep button reset, key lock, sleep LED. Hmm. Okay, at least I can put the speaker in, right? I'm just trying to figure out where the stupid power button goes.
David Starbuck. Fried chicken is on my safe list. And hello, Carthor. Welcome. Did you get a chicken sandwich, by the way? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So what do those other two majigger
Hi,
things do?
Goldie.
Hey, Goldie. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat right now. I'm trying to find out where the the power button goes. Hey, this turned on the other day. Like, why am I so stupid?
Step up, go back. It's there. Panel connector.
Yeah, I know, but there's no power button. There's a key lock, power
Stop.
LED, sleep,
Stop
sleep button.
scrolling so much. Scroll up a little bit. Okay. It's not there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've had it where the speaker goes though, so I got that plugged in. Now there are these two. I heard the LED. I wonder if it's that.
Might it
Okay.
just be the sleep button?
Well, what I'm going to try to do is this.
I think it's probably the sleep button.
I think it might be. I'm going to try this one. This little one right here. Because there's two pins. Boom. I don't remember. I feel stupid now because I had this powered on the other day. Or maybe it wasn't this one.
Just short a bunch of random
There we
things
go.
until it works.
Okay, so it's on.
Was it the sleep button or was it something
No,
else?
it's these two right here. Not even on the
Mhm.
main power. Or on the it turns on and that's all it does. I'm not getting any beeps. Like there's no beepity beeps at all. I know the speaker works.
It's busted.
Yeah, I know. The fan sounds like it's heard better days too. All right, I'm going to take the memory out because, and then we're going to turn it back on.
Jeremy, I think she's got a speaker hooked up to it.
Yep. Beep beep. Right here. Oh, sorry. You can't. Let me stop sharing because we don't need to look at that anymore. Let's go here. Hey, Jeremy. Yeah, we got a beepity beep speaker. That's doing nothing. And the board's doing nothing. So, what do we think it is?
I think it's old and crappy.
Hey, that also
Who's the
describes
manufacturer of that board?
it's an A open board,
Mhm.
which were big in the day. All right.
It looks exactly like exact same layout as the QDI board I had, except it has one extra PCI and one fewer ISA.
I'm trying to figure out how to get this stupid. We've tried this before and I can't get it out. I don't know if I'm supposed to push these in. So this one, I've unlocked it. Doom. Okay. But I can't get this stupid processor out. I'm going to move this cable out of the way. Okay. Do these come out? They seem to want to push in, but they're not doing anything.
Move your board a little to the right so we can see what you're doing on camera.
I am sorry. So what I'm trying to do...
Oh, you're trying to remove the slot kit.
Yeah.
Okay, you push those in.
But wouldn't that be locking it in?
Towards the CPU.
But wouldn't that be locking it in, though?
Nope. When you push it out, it pushes little tabs into slots that are on those pillars.
Either way, it won't come out.
It's still a very tight fit, and you may be connected down there on the bottom in the front with some little hooks on the board itself, because the mounting mechanisms for these slot-based CPUs weren't standardized amongst manufacturers, so every board manufacturer had their own strategy. But yeah, unplug the fan.
Yeah, I know.
But what is standard is those little tabs should be pushed towards the CPU.
Really? Because that would seem counter, like you would think out would be...
Well, you need to see how the mechanism works. Out pushes a little thing into a slot on the side of the pillar.
Oh, weird. Okay. Ta-da! Sorry.
However, sometimes you need like vice grips to pull these out even when they're loose. So
yeah,
enjoy.
Thanks. I could just do a mem test stream. I'm kind of giving up on this board. It's been doing this since I first got it, so...
Bacchus, a non-native English speaker, just said it better than me, but Scandinavians are better at English than we are. Pushing in removes the grabbers that go outwards.
Okay. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't know what the processor is, Carter. Because I've honestly never
It's probably a Celeron or a Pentium 3.
Yeah, I've never had it successfully boot up, so I can not tell you.
But I'm guessing Celeron.
I just wish this whole stupid fucking...
The slot kit is good for resale by itself.
Yeah, if you can get it out. Oh, is there information on this? Sorry. There's
It
also...
started to come out on the right side, right?
No, it hasn't come out on any side.
Oh, it looked like it moved a little bit.
Oh!
There you go.
Jeez Louise, that is a pain in the arse.
Yeah, they have a death grip.
All right, should I take off the fan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Pretend I've never worked on these ever.
If it's an early Celeron, then it's fine, Jeremy. Like a 300, those were great. Overclockable to like 450.
But yeah, I've never... See, my first repair was replacing a floppy drive. So I never really got onto this. When I started working on boards, they were socketed, like square socket. So I've never actually played with these things. I'm trying to see. Okay, I'm trying to show you. There's that.
They only did these stupid slot CPUs for the Pentium 2 and beginning of the Pentium 3 era. They went back to the regular
Okay.
pin grid array ones after that.
Yeah. So I've officially never worked on these. So I am trying to figure out, should I push down on this? Sorry, I'm going to come over. You're going to see nothing for a bit. Seems brutally ink it like that, but that's, yeah. Hey, David. Yeah, it was the only way to get it out. But the question is, how do I get the CPU, like this stupid fan released? And also, I love how whoever did this put the wire under the clamp. I can't see. Okay. Where did I put that? Oops. Huh. Huh, huh, huh. Huh, huh, huh. Where did I put my glasses? Okay. I have to wing it. Any idea of how to get the fan off, Gutbone? Oh, Gutbone's gone. Okay, so I'm just talking to myself. Here I was thinking, hey, Matthew, push down and swivel the bottom of the clip out. Okay. And swivel. Yeah, it doesn't want to seem to swivel, though, too much. There is. Oh, if you look, sorry, it looks like it's been hot glued right, right here. Yeah, that's hot glue. You can let yourself in, can't you, Gutbone?
Yep, I'm back. Sorry.
That's okay. I just found that it
Kidding.
was, this end of it was hot glued.
That's stupid. Come
There,
on.
there it is there. um, but now the question is this is also hot glued? Huh?
I discovered why I could type as myself instead of you. I
What?
wasn't logged in.
Oh,
Now I can type as you.
oh God. Just so yeah, whoever put this on literally put hot glue on either side of the like on this side of the connector and for the CPU. So maybe now I will have more success trying to get this thing out.
It's the best Popeyes I've ever had. Like they just opened
Yeah,
last week, so I think they're like still trying to be good and not crappy. Man, that was good.
there we go. There we go. That came off nice and easy. All right. Um, I don't have any paper towel handy. Well, I do. It's over at my kitchen area. So I will be right back.
That is a Celeron, and Bacchus confirms.
There we go.
It's Jack. It's also the only Popeyes that's in like it's the only Popeyes in the greater Boston area that's in like a predominantly rich, nice area of Boston. So I think that may contribute to the quality as well.
Uh-huh. So this is the processor. If you could read that,
Yep. My
you're
QR code detector says that's a Celeron. Pop it out of there. It'll have a label on the underside.
okay. Sorry, I'm gonna just get some dust off. What's It says PGA 370 on the right there. If I can, yeah, just take my word.
I believe you.
Okay. Ta-da. It's an Intel. I'm going to put it under my microscope because so I can read it. The microscope, by the way, that was wonderfully suggested by the one and only Guthrum.
Tell the projectionist to focus.
I'm gonna throw it under my. Come back here. Let me sit down.
Westford, like a half an hour away, Bacchus.
So it is an
Pretty much.
Intel Celeron.
And what's the model number on it?
That's what I'm trying to find. Boy, they put a lot of crap. SL3EH. I'm going to do a Google search for that. Intel.
That is a 466 megahertz Celeron.
Okay.
So an early one, pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, you're not going to light the world on fire with it, but plenty good.
All right, so I'm going to try to remember which way this was in here. Because I don't.
It'll only go in one way.
All right. Oh, it just slipped right in. Look at that.
Yeah, they'll only go in one way.
Okay, cool. We're going to repaste it, though. So just bear with me while I get the old heatsink compound off the bottom of this.
You see, does that meet the minimum requirements for Max Payne? Probably not.
All right, I'm going to take a drink of my all cool.
Barely. The minimum is a 450 megahertz, so it'll barely hit the minimum. But yeah, Max Payne, loved that game. I used to be the webmaster for maxpayneheadquarters.com, the largest Max Payne fan site.
Oh, nice.
The thing that set Max Payne
that'd be in the
early
90s,
2000s.
Okay.
The thing that set Max Payne headquarters apart from all of the other Max Payne sites was that we gave free hosting to anybody who was working on mods for Max Payne. So we had a forum, and we would give each mod their own forum, and then they had their own web hosting so they could host their own mod related website.
Nice.
And Max Payne was a single player game, so interest in it died down pretty quickly.
Right.
But while it was hot, man.
We're going to use this Deep Cool 75 heatsink. How is everyone in the chat? Let me see. I'm sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat because the chat's over here because I had to keep my monitor free.
The engine was pretty extensible. Like you could do a bunch of stuff with it. There were a lot of ambitious projects to do total conversions. So they were basically making their own games using the Max Payne engine.
Cool.
A lot of the Max Payne engine code was used in 3D Mark because they shared a hallway. The 3D Mark guys and the Remedy developers shared an office space in Espoo, Finland, which is where they're from. I got to tour their offices as one of my duties as webmaster. Got to meet Max Payne.
That is way too much heatsink compound. Oh, well.
Remedy right now is working on a remake of the original Max Payne 1 and 2. They didn't have anything to do with Max Payne 3 other than just owning the IP.
Mm.
So I don't think they're doing a remake of that one. It was a different feel. And let's not talk about the movie. The movie was not good.
All right, so let's put this back on, shall we? And swear and curse while we try to get it back on, because it's so tiny and they don't give you much finger room. I hate when they don't give you enough room to finger. You're supposed to make a ha 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 on that. Go, Trina, that was such
Sorry,
a...
I have Max Payne on the brain. I
Oh,
should be playing that, not Dark Souls.
there you go. Go play Max Payne then.
All right, I'll get my Xbox out and play Max
no.
Payne.
Okay, that's in, that's on. Look at that. I can
Boom.
lift it up with the heatsink. So it is secure. It's been repasted. So let's put it back in the slot. How easy is that going to be?
Actually, I have an e-machine that's never obsolete. It has Windows ME installed on it, and it has
Jesus.
a 600 megahertz Celeron in it. I don't think the graphics card can handle Max Payne though.
I am stupid. I am putting it in upside down. I just realized. I'm like, what the hell? Why is this going in? Oh, because I'm putting it in upside down. Okay. So it is locked in. Okay, should we try this again? See what happens? We got, if I can get that, there we go. Fans in. Oh, I still have those two cables. That's the power button and the speaker madoodle. I'm gonna see if I can at least get some noise out of this thing. All right, we're gonna put the card back in. Okay. I'm gonna put the memory back in just for fun. Just for funsies. Make sure it snaps in. That is in. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Kaboom.
It didn't do anything. There we go. No, the last time I turned on the power supply, it just auto turned on. But this time I had to press the button.
It's
And
not doing anything though, is
it's
it?
not doing anything now.
Yeah.
So I think it's a dead board.
All right. I got to get the Xbox out, which means I have to move the PS4 because it's in the way.
All right, you do that. So yeah, oh, by the way, I am wearing my new socks today, which are infused with shea butter and are so nice and warm.
Hell?
So mom got them. Mom volunteers at hospital, and
So your mom bought you some dirty socks for Christmas. Weird.
She volunteers at the hospital in the gift shop, and apparently people were coming in raving about these things. They sold them in the gift shop, so she's like, "Oh, I'll get you a pair," and they smell so good. But yeah, I am calling this board a DOA. Because it's been doing this, as I said, it's been doing this since I first got it, including with the original power supply in the case. I was hoping it would work. I could get it revived, but yeah, there's no beeps, there's no nothing on it. So
Yeah, do you have instructions on how to wash those? Like, because the first time you wash them, isn't the shea butter just going to come out?
yeah, that's the weird part. It didn't come with any instructions. So I don't know.
Maybe it's like those really, really, really expensive jeans that you're not supposed to wash. So you're just not supposed to wash these socks ever.
Well, that could be a possibility. I have no idea. Well, poopity poop. So you say the Slocket thing though is worth money?
Yeah, the slot kit is probably the most valuable part of that board. However, you're going to need a different slot one board to test it in to make sure that it's not the problem.
Yeah, I don't have another one. I just sold the other slot one I have.
I think Jeremy said in the chat a little while ago he could send you one to test with.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. I guess I don't need my bench big. Pro tip, some socket adapter and motherboard combos will never work. Yeah, this came out of the hospital though, so I'm gonna assume that at some point it worked. Like when they first put it in place for whoever was
The
using it.
when you got this board, it was already paired with that slot kit, right?
Everything on that board is as is.
Yeah, I would imagine with how hard it was to pull out of that slot, it'll be easier to pull out from here on
Yeah, yeah.
because it's not it doesn't have 20 years of grip behind it anymore.
Toe jam and shea butter. No, there's no toe jam. I do wash my feet. And they were wash socks. They're brand new, Goldie. Jeez Louise, you people. And
We're
hello,
joking that they
no,
have
I know.
shea butter all over them.
And hello, productive monk. I power it up without any peripherals, just memory. I've tried that as well. And I tried that before. I can try it again quickly because at least I know where the power button is. Um, so board, boom. Let me make myself big again. We have the board. I'm gonna zoom up. We have the board.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have the board right now.
Ta-da! We are putting in the 20-pin power. By the way, the power supply is also known to be working because I can show you on another board that it does work.
Do you have a different slot one CPU you can try in there, like just a Pentium 2?
I have a Pentium 3.
Is it a socket 470?
I don't know.
Or is it a card like the
Do you want to hold on? Let me go grab it. I'll show you.
Yeah, you might be able to swap the CPU on the slot kit, or if it's its own
It's its
cartridge,
own
you can.
thing. Let me show you what it is. I'll be right back.
Mhm.
It's this one right here, Gutbum.
Oh yeah. What speed is it? It'll say on
Uh,
the top.
yeah, I don't have to do that. I can just go to my website because I've listed it because it does work.
Or you're holding it, you can just look at it.
Yeah, I can't read the top though. 500
Oh.
megahertz.
Oh, yeah, that should work. You may need to like mess with the bus speed setting on the board, but you'll at least get something when you plug it in.
All right, well, let me unplug the power for now. Da-da-da-da. Ah, there we go. All right. And this one I know works because I pulled it out of a really bad motherboard. Fortunately, the motherboard stayed powered on enough that it would beep. And then with the lovely row of bed, oh, sorry, I can't see what I'm showing you. 'Cause I'm on StreamYard. It had all these capacitors popped on the other board, so it did enough to post, and I went off. I didn't go any further with it. So you say this is supposed to be easier to remove?
It should be. Well, did you push the thingies in?
Oh no, I didn't have the other one pushed in. There we go. Okay, so they should fit in the same way.
Oh, Trina, thank you for what you just said in chat. That's so nice.
You are more than welcome. What did I say in chat, by the way?
It says, I think Gutbomb is really sexy. You should subscribe to his YouTube channel at Gutbomb Tech.
You are more than welcome, by the way, for the plug. Smart ass. Nope, that's not gonna. How in the heck? Can I put this in here? I guess so. Okay. Well, I can't get the slot to line up. There it goes.
Oh, is the CPU in back?
No, I got it. I got it in. We're all good.
Okay.
Yep.
That heatsink looks a bit weird.
It's a bit bonked. Yeah, there's like these ones are kind of smushed. It's a little. I put it up for $25 because the bad pins, but beyond it, it does work. So, let's plug in a speaker just for shits and giggles. And yes, on my stream, I can say shit.
You fucking right.
All right, yeah. Stupid pain in the ass. Go there. There you go.
Watch me not actually have Max Payne on this thing.
All right, so I just have, I forget who it was that suggested this. Let me see. Scrolling up. Okay, to the person that suggested, oh, there we go. Productive Monk. That was it. All right. Literally just have memory, a new processor at this point, power button, and a speaker. That's it. So let's turn it on, the power supply on, and let's turn on. Only problem is I don't know if this thing's on. Haha, yeah, I don't know. I need a fan.
Oh, that, yeah. Because
I
I
don't have
bet
a.
that one was designed for something, for a case that has like a fan on the back and then a duct that goes
Yeah,
through it.
I am going to. While I was cleaning up, I found this. Da-da-da. It's just the
I was
Intel
hoping you were going to bring out a sex toy. That would have been hilarious.
a sex toy.
It was cleaning up, and I found this, and you bring out the biggest, floppiest dong you've ever seen.
Oh, you. That's all I can say. You. Yeah, I don't know what else to say besides you.
Oh, you know I'm right. So.
I mean, you could be. All right, so we have a fan. So, although I have no way to tell if it's actually. Well, I suppose I should get a beepity boop. But there have been computer boards that don't beepity boop and still post.
Yeah, the fan is coming on, right?
Well, that's what we're about to find out.
Well, the fan came on the last one, right?
Yeah. But I just plugged it into the same port.
Yep.
I'm trying. Sorry, I'm trying to get the. Ah, that's as close as it gets. All right, so we can see the fan. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, fan's going.
What's the model of the board? I'll find the jumper settings. It's probably you probably set the CPU speed in the BIOS, so it's probably not even jumper settings. But I want to check the manual
Yeah,
to be
it
sure.
is. Just let me bring it up on my phone because it's upside down, and I starts with A.
A open.
Yeah, no, but I mean the model starts with A. Let me just go to the picture for a second.
I started typing the URL to go to the retro web and actually accidentally started typing the rest room.
Okay, so it's AX6 Bravo Charlie. Yeah, I'm still not getting any beepity beeps. But I am gonna try the video card one more time.
Okay, I found the board.
Okay. Yeah,
It looks like
there's a site for it.
there we go. Settings sheet. That's all in Chinese. Can't read that.
Yep.
Jumper manual. So what speed is this Pentium
It,
3? It's
it is
a
500.
500. Okay. So that's going to be a 100 megahertz bus. Yeah, this is all configured in the BIOS. So
Mm.
you would get like a minimum speed for the CPU, and then you'd select your actual speed in the BIOS. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is. The board is probably the issue
Board.
here.
Yeah, that's well, yeah. I mean, we replaced. I'm still gonna put my
Is
video
this
card.
RAM known good mem tested RAM?
No, because I've never I don't have a board to mem test this memory. So
Oh, isn't
no.
this just like regular PC 100 or PC
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
133?
Yep, yep, yep. But you would think if it was failing, I'd get a beepity beep. I'm getting no beeps, even with the plug like unplugged. So that's why I'm thinking it's a board issue more than like a component issue.
Did you try it with no RAM at all?
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
Yeah, I did like about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was getting the Xbox out,
That's okay.
paying less
Yeah, so
attention than I could have.
it's all right. So yeah, so it doesn't. Okay, we got power, but also
Is that
I
a
know
Rage 128?
no, it might be actually.
Old older than that, newer than that?
I think it's older. It's 32 megabytes is the memory on board. Yeah, I'm getting nothing on the screen. Sorry, turn off the light because it's easier to see. I think we got a dead board. Two
Not
processors.
completely dead
Yeah. Well,
because it's doing some stuff.
all it's doing is turning on.
Yeah, but these boards, they've got some logic that turns on the fan and like listens
Mm.
for the power button and such. So there's some parts of the board that are working. If you wanted to send it to me, I could like take a look at it and try to get it working.
I'm just gonna sell it as is for parts. 'Cause
Busted board, $5.
$5. Tried two different processors. Tried with no memory. I will put all what I did with it in the listing and put it up for sale. Somebody will buy it. I just sold one recently for quite a chunk of change. So with the but it was working.
Oh, I forgot.
How in the hell do you get the damn processor? There it is. But if you want, I can do some mem testing because I literally have been, as I said, I cleaned up the other day, so I found a whole whack of memory, and I just been putting it in a huge stack. And I have somebody who's looking for 8 gigs of memory, and I think I found 8 gigs of DDR3 memory that he's looking for. So there it is, the A open board. That doesn't want to. It's as I said, it's been doing it the same thing. VJ, yes, is known to be working. In fact, I can show you in a second. And while I get
It's the
everything else
wrong
set
one.
up, I'm going to make you big.
I gotta fix my resolution here.
In fact, Jeremy, I had this board connected that I did the mem test stream, the 12-hour mem test, that was connected through the VGA cable that I was just using. So, yes, the cable is known to be working. But we are going to dig that motherboard back out with the 8 gigs of memory. And I have a whack of memory. Actually, I should do. Anybody want to see me sort memory? Ooh. Ta-da-da. This was the board I did all the testing on.
Here you go. I got it.
It's an Asus board. And it works. I am not going to test the memory on this board because we spent 12 hours and almost 8 passes. I'm pretty confident the memory on this board either works or it's completely fried. One of the two at this point.
This is the stream where the memory fails.
Fails the first pass too. That would be epic. No, I'm gonna replace the memory. That would be funny though.
All right, let's see if we got max pain on this guy.
There we go. So, same VGA cable, plugged into the board. All right, and I need my speaker and my power button. So I had
oh, sorry, go ahead. You first.
Oh, I was just going to say, so this power button, I thought it was the boards I was starting to flake out on. And then one night I was on a voice chat. I'm going to zoom this up a little bit. And this just came off. So with the help of Slippy, I got it resoldered back on. Sorry, I'm not seeing what I'm doing. But yeah, one day I went into voice chat and I'm like, hey, Slippy, let's get this fixed. And it hasn't been a problem since. But it was the actual power button, not the boards. I was like writing off boards because I'm like, what is the deal with this? To feel like Seinfeld, what is the deal? But it turned out it was the board or the power button. Sorry, you were going to say.
I'm still the high bidder on an auction on eBay for something that I will not reveal until I won the auction. There's 2 hours left.
All right, so I get a stream for 2 hours, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
We can make that work if we just play Max Payne and you continue experiencing the maximum amount of pain on that motherboard.
Well, I've given up on that motherboard. Totally.
Which board is this?
This one is an Asus F2A55-M/M1 blah 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 blah. It has Crossfire. And it has USB 3. It's I'm gonna boot it up and I'll show you what the specs of my doodles are. So I'm gonna turn that. You guys are gonna get a little sick right now, but fortunately I'm small. There's my tree. It's still set up from the stream.
Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah, I never took it down.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, happy holidays. Oh, and by the way, for anybody who identifies as male, you only have 5 more days, and then apparently us females are supposed to start sleeping with robots.
Yeah, that prediction has been it was a prediction made 10 years ago too. So.
Well, there you go.
I think the people who made that prediction were a little optimistic about the possibility of sex robots.
All right, are we ready? 3. Let me get this
we are.
away. 3, 2, 1. Please work. There we go. We got a beep. Woo. There we go. Maybe.
Hey, there it is.
There we go. Just took a second.
192 megs.
No, it's got 8 gigs of memory.
Oh, what did I see 192 megs on then?
I don't know. Let's rebootalize and find out. I'm gonna try to move this
Seemed
over.
pretty low for what
Yeah,
this
no.
is.
No, I got 8 gigs of memory in this thing. I got 4 twos because that's all I got. Okay, let's find out what you're seeing. Could be video memory, maybe.
It may have said 8192. Yep, it said 8192. The 8 looked suspiciously like a 0.
Ah, okay. Ta-da! So it boots. Should I test the 8 gigs? No, no, I should not. Okay, sweet. But I know I do have other 8 gig sticks. And nicely, this board allows it's kind of heteroflexible.
Did you say it's heteroflexible?
Yeah, yeah, it'll take any kind of memory. So, but yes, to any male people out there that enjoy the company of a female, you only have 5 days, and then we're all going to be sleeping with robots. Apparently, I mean, technically, I kind of already do sleep with a robot, but we're not going to go into that. Hey, it's my fucking stream. If I want to say I use sex toys, I'm going to say I use sex toys.
Oh, I was more like trying to help you keep your privacy, but if you don't care,
Oh,
that's fine.
yeah. I honestly don't care. Okay, so let's see if this will work with this stick. Oh, memory. I think it's a 4 gig stick.
I need to invert these controls. This is crazy.
But I do have somebody who wants to buy 8 gigs of DDR3 memory, so I'm kind of. Okay, we got a beep. There we go. Total memory is 4 gigs. Okay. Thought I thought these were 4 gig sticks. Let's do a mem test, shall we? My stream developed from can we get this board working to let's do a mem test.
I can't believe you're doing mem test again, Trina.
But this is different memory. This is completely different memory. Not the same board.
I made myself big again.
Yeah, I saw. I sat down on my computer because I'm not standing up during mem tests. So. Fine by me.
All right, I gotta. Okay, so I can quick save. But I don't know how to get back to the main menu to fix.
I like Starbucks Tech. He's like, Trina, mem test? Never. Oh.
Ew, there's some blood on the wall. You need to clean that up. It's a biohazard. I like how I'm walking around in a subway, right? A subway station. I'm checking the lockers for the subway station workers, and they've got like bullets and drugs.
That sounds like typical American subway workers. They got to keep the bullets for their guns because they got to shoot passengers. And then you might as well be high when you're doing it. American Megatrend sounds like an evil Carpo in a video game.
It does.
Corpo?
American Megatrends does sound like an evil corporation.
Ah, okay. So we're gonna watch Gutbomb play Max Payne, is it?
That is it.
Hey, CDI. I was actually thinking of you last night, CDI. I reached out to your friend because I'm trying to find an XT computer for somebody. So, but I haven't heard back from them yet.
All right. How do I take my painkillers? Oh, there we go. The drugs I stole out of the subway workers locker.
All right, I gotta see
Let's
what
just
this.
say they're Tylenol.
Yeah, right. I gotta see what this says. Let me see. Google. I love that. I keep getting like random things. Google Translate. I love this. I typed in Google Trans and it just knew what I wanted.
When I Google Trans, I get something very different.
Yeah, I bet. So the message, I got this. Oh, let me just share my screen. Why not? Oh, Matthew, sorry. All right. Let me see here. I wanted to share my screen. I'm a doodle. I gotta come back here. What the hell am I doing? It's okay. No worries for being late. You haven't missed much. So basically what we've determined, um, I'm gonna turn on the light for a sec so people can oh yeah, right. Can't see. Um I have this A open board, and ever since I got it, all it does is power on in the original case and stuff. So I took it out of the case. Blah blah. I've been playing with it for a while now, but all I can get it to do is just power on. It doesn't post. It doesn't do anything besides stay on. And I'm not getting any beeps from the speaker, which I just confirmed the speaker works with this motherboard that I'm doing mem test with. So I'm just gonna put it up for sale as is, 4 parts. And Gutbaum will gladly pay $500. Free ship though.
500 cents. Yes.
Well, we tried another CPU, CDI. I do have a Pentium 3 that I know works, and I put up for sale recently. Um, but yeah, same problem. Just turns on, won't do anything. I also took the CPU that was in there. Finally, today, got it out after much fighting with it, um, and repasted it. Also found out what it was and put it back in. Um, and also, like when I take the memory out, I don't get any beepity boops. So I should be getting a bunch of beep error codes without memory in the computer. So I need a board like that for certain.
I bet the BIOS chip is fine. I think it's probably bad caps.
Yeah, I don't know what's. Did you change the CMOS battery? That could maybe help. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's use
changing the
this.
CMOS might help, but I doubt it.
I mean, even with, I mean, I could try popping it out, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I would definitely use that A open board for component parts. Jeremy, feel free to send me a message on the Discords, and we can talk because literally I'm going to put it up for sale. So if you want it, we can talk. We can totally talk because I even have the back plate for it. So if you can get it working, you can put in a system that has the IO shield in it for it. So yay. So yeah, send me a message. We can talk. We can totally do a talk on my doodle. I am totally good with that.
Oh, I get to drive the subway? Hell yeah.
I need a postcard. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, postcards are cool. There's like a new one based on a Raspberry Pi Pico called the Pico Post.
Oh, cool.
It might be a fun stream for you to like assemble one of those.
Where do you buy one? Can you send me a link in my doodle to that? Because I'm in the process of cleaning out my desk and I will forget.
It's an open source project, so it's more something that you would build.
Yeah, yeah. But where do I buy the components to build? Or do I have to I
I'll
just
send
go
you a
on, like
link on GitHub later.
yeah, okay, cool. Pretend I feel about as bright as a 2 by 4 right now, so and I've been feeling kinda dumb as toast lately, so I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Some toast can be pretty smart.
Yeah,
I find you smarter than toast.
thank you. What the hell? I am cleaning off my desk as I'm, like, waiting for Memtest to do, like, I do not know, like, I'm trying to find well, I'm also trying to see if I got more desktop memory buried on my desk. Does anybody, by the way, does anybody want an unused toothbrush?
I'm all set on that. Thanks, Trina.
I have so I ordered a part for a customer, and this came with it, but I think it was honestly the eBay facility because they use
Global
the eBay
shipping,
shipping. So I think it's just
the
gonna go
global
to
shipping center thing.
yeah. So because it had, like, this red eBay tape on the box, and it was clearly cut.
That's your fault for being part of the international community, Trina.
Yeah.
Not being America makes you by default foreign.
Am I
So
sure
you
it's a
get our
tooth
trash.
am I sure it's a toothbrush? N Yes, because there's a tooth on it. Um,
It also says Oral B on it, right?
uh, hold on, let me take it back out of the plastic. Brawn, actually. Yeah, Oral-B
Oh,
Brawn.
Braun.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's gonna go into my e-waste stuff. Also, does anybody need I'm gonna make myself big for a sec. I'm clean oh, you are big. Why are you big? Me. Um, oh, by the way, for those who don't know, go to mac84.com, click on his where to buy merch stuff, and you can buy wonderful shirts like this. Ta-da. Um, but does anybody need these chips? I
I could
found
use those, Trina.
okay.
If you want to put those in a pile,
Yep.
and once that pile becomes sufficiently large, I can send you some shipping money.
Sounds good to me. Hold on, I got more. They've
Ooh,
been sitting on
I
my
like more.
bench. They've been sitting on my bench. This one's actually still sealed. I have no idea what the hell's in here. I gotta unbreak this. I gotta break the seal from the anti-static bag. And it is this chip. Sorry, you can't
Oh yeah,
unsee.
those are all EPROMs. Those are very useful for me.
Okay. Oh, I gotta take a picture of it for you. A copy of Win98. And I think you said you were interested in it. But I will do.
I'm not looking for 98. I've got 98.
Yeah, I
Oh
know, but
wait,
for some
there
reason I
was
thought
one 98.
yeah, I had a copy of 98, and for some reason when I was cleaning off the table the other day, I found it, and I'm like, I think you wanted it. I think you were like, yeah, put it off to the side for me, and when we get enough stuff to ship off, we'll do it. So I think we just need to talk about it, but we can do that off stream. Anybody need a iWatch? I bought an iWatch uh, charger because I had, or not iWatch, Apple Watch. I keep calling it an iWatch, which to me makes more sense than Apple Watch, but
iWatch trademark was owned by somebody else, so they couldn't
oh,
call
was
it
it?
that.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that.
Plus, iWatch could be like confused for some sort of voyeurism device.
I guess. You mean used by Matt Gates? Oh, wow. Did I say that out loud?
Matt Gates.
Poor
Fuck
Matt
that guy.
Gates.
But no,
We
not
all
poor
feel so
Matt Gates.
bad for him. I am trying my best to be facetious about that. Oh, yeah, about that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Anybody want a copy of Win 10, the box?
Windows 10 in the box.
Yeah, it was a flash drive,
Oh, weird.
but I'm
I
using the
didn't even
flash
know that
drive, so
was a thing.
you can have the Windows 10 box. You ain't getting the flash drive though, because uh-uh.
I don't want the box or the flash drive.
Oh, and by the way, this was my room when I moved back out of a one bedroom apartment into my old bedroom when I went back to school.
I like the CRTs.
Yeah, right. That was
Big fan of
early.
CRTs.
That was like 2000. Sorry, I'm trying to get it so the stupid. There we go. Yeah, it was back around 2004. I had like tons of video game collections at that time.
Nice.
Yeah, I ended up selling them all off. Oh, look, I got more memory. Jesus. But yeah, that was when I moved back home with the folks out of a one bedroom apartment. So I had I had had room to accumulate stuff. And then I moved back in with mom and dad, and they went, "What the hell are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't want to put all this in storage." Oh yeah, and that's got to go to Dana.
Yeah, I got everything.
Look, it's a heat fan for your 3.5-inch desktop hard drive.
Wild.
But Dana wants it. Dana's like, "You're gonna do anything with it?" I'm like, "Yeah, e-waste it." He's like, "I'll take it." I'm like, "Done, yours." So next time we get
Doesn't
together,
seem particularly useful to me.
nope. And same here, but he's like, "I'll take it." I'm like, "Then it's yours." So I'm just gonna give it to him for free. Let me see. Very Blade Runner. Oh, Max. Oh yeah, how's the memory? The memory's testing. No errors. There. Desk is a little more cleaned up. But yeah, Dana said he wanted it, so I'm like, It's all yours. What are you gonna do with it?" But yeah, I might just put a little package together for you. For
Sweet. I like little packets.
yeah. All right. Let's. You don't need to see me big. Let me see. iWatch is better. Yeah, I agree, Goldie. iWatch is a totally it or it watch. I like that. It could be it watch. Yeah. So the box.
Jack.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead, Trina.
No, no. I was just gonna say. I found this. A customer he had bought it, and then he's like, "Oh, here you can use this to install Windows 10." I'm like, "Oh, I already have installed media." So he just like, "Well, do you want to buy it?" So I bought it because all I had was optical discs at the time. Like I was using optical drives. So I was like, "Yeah, I'll take your USB for sure." Have I ever found bad RAM with memtest? Yes, Jack, I have.
Me too. It's
Yes,
really annoying.
yes, I
And
have.
disappointing.
Right? But yeah, no, I have found bad RAM. That's why I test it all. Because yes, I have. I had a friend of mine. He had issues with his computer, and that like Photoshop and stuff was acting really funky. And so he brought it to me, and he had 4 sticks of RAM. I don't know if it was like 4 gigs or 8 gigs. This was 2013, 2014, somewhere in that range. So I don't really remember. But yeah, we started doing a mem test. Memory came up. It was the two middle sticks were both bad. So yeah, I have had, and then also RetroTech Chris, if he's still here, um, he was nice enough to send me a huge box of memory, and some of that did test bad as I went through, but I think it was like maybe like 6 sticks all total out of the huge box that he sent me. So yeah, yeah, exactly. when he was saying, like, he said, "Oh yeah," he said, my friend said that it was like Photoshop was acting funky and other things were acting funky, and I'm like, "Just bring it in. I'll just start testing it. It's either the memory or the hard drive," and it turned out it was a memory. So,
Oh,
somebody's
your
calling me.
Commodore phone's ringing.
Yeah, I know, and I don't know where it is. Oh, it's on my workbench. Like, where did I? Oh, yeah, not a real number.
I don't think you can
And yes, Jeremy, with
change.
all that memory, I still can forget things. Ha
I don't think this game lets you change the, like, I can't invert the camera movement, and it's different than all modern games
ha.
where, like, when you hold down on the stick, it should look down, but here it's looking up, and it's throwing me off big time.
Yeah, and Jack, honestly, I've had more bad drives than I've had memory, but if I'm gonna sell the memory to somebody, I wanna say that I've tested it and I've confirmed it's working before I sell it to them. So, yes, Opie likes to live dangerously on the back of my chair, which you really can't see, but she is behind me.
All right, let's
And
see if
hey,
I'm still the high bidder on that
socket
auction.
wench. Hello, hello.
I love that name.
I love, yeah. But yeah, no, Jack, I totally with you. I've had more bad hard drives than I have had memory, but as I said, I want to sell this memory to somebody, so trying to make sure that when I say, "Hey, I've tested it," oh, the first stick tested good. Yay! Let me go back to my other. Let's go back to my bench cam. Look at, oh, you can't really see it, but because it's just off camera. But hang tight, you'll see it in a sec. Doo-doo. Pass completed, no errors. And I got another stick of this stuff somewhere over here. Shit. Is that it? That's it. Sweet. So we're going to put this stick in, and then I'll test them both together. But yeah, generally I don't find too many sticks that are bad, but like DDR stuff, always good to test. But this, I just want to be able to tell the guy, yeah, I tested it. I've confirmed it works.
Plus,
So,
it's great streaming content.
right? You think people streaming okay, that's wrong.
Oh, hey
Why?
Trina, you can turn on, like, this bed vibrates, and you can press this button and turn on and off the bed vibrator.
Well, you can make yourself big for a sec, because this is
Not that
weird.
big. There we go.
This is weird. I wish I could find my magnifying glasses. Anyway,
Oh, and there's a mirror on the ceiling above the bed too.
is this like some kind of cheap motel?
Yes.
Uh, and by the way, yeah, it was totally a spam call because the number on the top started with a V, like where the
A
name comes
V.
in. And I'm like, uh-huh.
So it's a Roman phone number.
Yeah. Something overseas. Just double check because I thought these were two 8 gig or two 4 gig sticks. No, that's 2 gigs. Okay, so it is 6 gigs. Okay, that's not what I wanted then. Because I could have sworn. Let me show folks all the memory I'm looking at right now. Whoops. Oh, there goes one of them, but it's only laptop. Oh, it might be there. So let me bring the camera back around. Everybody's going to get sick for a sec. Ta-da! There's my box of memory with a motherboard that can actually go into e-waste.
Which board is that?
Oh, it's for a Chromebook.
Uh,
But yeah, this is
piece of
all
junk.
This is all the memory I was slowly sorting through the other day. This might be the other stick of 4 gigs. I think it is. I kept finding it on my bench and I'm like, oh yeah. Okay, so that's a 2 gig stick. Is this a 4 gig stick? Da-da-da. It is 4 gigs. Yay! I like the way they number their stuff. Sweet. Okay, let's plug this one in. Well, I know.
Okay,
nobody
this
can-
hotel room has the vibrating bed, but there's no mirror on the ceiling.
Well, listen. If you're going to treat me to a motel with a vibrating bed, I want a mirror on the ceiling.
Well, it's got bikini girls on the wall.
Oh,
So
well, okay.
there is that.
Okay, let's try this again.
And I did find some drugs in there.
Nice. Okay, we got a beep. We're going to go back over. Maybe. There we go. 8 gigs of memory. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So yeah, eventually I want to test all this memory again because I don't know from where it came and stuff like that. All right, let's go down. Memory. Yeah, I think it's the overseas that uses starts with a V. There we go. Kingston memory.
Uh-oh.
Why doesn't Trina have? Oh, yeah, I don't have a vehicle. Trina, do you want or no? No, God, no, not in Toronto. If anything, I'd want.
You got to get a gigantic Cybertruck, Trina.
Yeah. Actually, if anything I was going to get, it would be the same as what the delivery guys use, which would be an electric bike.
Ooh, this room has 2 vibrating beds in it. This is the orgy room.
There you go. But yeah, if I was
There
going to
should be
get
an achievement in this game for vibrating all the beds.
But like most of the delivery guys in Toronto just use electric bikes
Yeah.
because it just makes more sense. And if I was to get something, that's what I get is an electric bike. But the problem is, well, I could put it in the back, I guess. Yeah, the bike is definitely a better idea for larger cities. Also, we have a really great ish public transport. There's times
Yeah, even the bus is decent.
there's times that it kind of sucks. Like the other day, it was so funny. So the other day, I had to go somewhere. Oh, I was going to the hackerspace, and in the where the streetcar stops, there's a, a sign, electronic sign that says how much time there's to the next bus, and it said 16 minutes. And then I checked the app Transit, which is supposed to be minute for minute on time. It said 4 minutes. I waited 16 minutes. So it was kind of annoying, but yeah. Ooh, a cargo e-bike.
Well,
That
there's a
would be
dead
nice.
guy on this vibrating bed with spotlights and everything.
A cargo. I'd love a cargo e-bike. Yeah, that would be great. Socket wench. I totally agree. What is MBTA? Starbuck Tech.
That, that's the Boston Transit Authority.
Oh, out here in Jacksonville, though, it's too big.
Except nobody calls it MBTA. They all call it the T.
Oh. I also don't have my license, Jeremy. I mean, I can drive it. I can drive the car, just not legally, as long as it's standard. Or sorry, automatic.
You don't know how to drive stick?
I don't know how to drive it. Sorry, total lesbian.
I'll teach you how to drive stick.
I bet you will.
So you don't have anything else to work on the stream?
I really don't. I was just trying to get that. I was trying to see what we could do with that board.
I'm sure you've got some other e-waste you could bust out and mess with.
No. Surprisingly enough, no. Because I've been busy actually. The past week and so, I've been busy listing stuff. So,
Hmm.
oh, you're doing better than I am, Goldie. I seriously don't know how to drive stick. I am not touching that line, David, with a 10-foot pole. Just no.
Yep, I chose to ignore it myself.
I can drive anything with wheels. Sweet. But yeah, Jeremy, if you are interested, feel free to send in that board. Yeah, send me a message. We'll talk. Da, da, da. Yeah, I saw that, and I'm just like, not going there. Behave me. You're the one that put it up there, David Starbuck, calling you right out on my stream. Yeah, unfortunately, I seriously don't have anything like. As I said, Monday or Tuesday, probably Tuesday. I might do a Monday afternoon stream. Just testing. Hold on, let me change my camera back. Just testing this little board. Hopefully, I'll get the processor in Monday. Depends on what time I get the processor in and what day. But yeah,
How convenient of these bad guys to just leave a bunch of unused ammo packs around for me
right?
to
Aren't they
refill
the
my
best?
gun.
Yeah, it is. It's a small little board, Goldie. Oh, you didn't see the beginning of my stream. Hold on. Let me hold up the board. So this is the board,
Fell off the building.
and this is a banana for scale. It's as big as a banana. Actually, the banana is probably longer if you straightened it out, but the banana was made to fit in a person's hand, and we're just going to leave it at that.
I've seen that stupid video. I'm not going to comment.
I figured you would know what I was talking about. How is far? Alberta, it would be about a 6-hour flight.
Oof.
Yeah, it's a wee bit away from me.
All right. I need to use the little boy's room.
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
back in a moment
Okay, we'll be here.
or many moments. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah. So Alberta is about I flew to well outside of I flew into Calgary because that's your major city in Alberta. Yeah, it was 6-hour flight. 6, 7 hour flight. Popeye's returns, yeah. So yeah, Alberta's a wee bit away, and that's flying there. But the nice part is because it's a long flight, they actually give you a real meal, like not just peanuts. So you can buy a real meal on the flight because it's nonstop. Or the one I picked was nonstop, 6 hours nonstop, 6, 7 hours nonstop, somewhere in that range. I found a pair of what? Uh, oh, let me show you guys. I was going to show you this and then kind of totally got sidetracked. Oops. Oh, sorry, Jeremy. When I see, I found a pair of. All I can hear in my head is "Living La Vida Loca." I don't know why, but yeah. Let me show you something. So I got a spam email and I translated it. Yes. And this is what it said. So this was the uh, Croatian, and it said, "Hello, I wanted to know your price," and that's it. That's all the message said. I don't know for what. Clearly a spam bot, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, I mean, maybe they're talking about going to a hotel with a vibrating bed, but Trina don't do that. So well, let's go over. Change my settings. Change camera. Oh, I've tested this memory before, but it's also been kind of flipping around on my desk. So, I mean, it's wood. The table's wood, so it shouldn't have caused any issues. But I like to just retest it just for my own peace of mind because I come from the school where even when I put now, as an example, if I was to take this memory off the board and put it on another board, I would still retest it because, yeah, I am weird and I do that. So it's probably a waste of time, but I still like to double check it and triple check it and double triple check it. So great. Now I got Living Da Vida Loca stuck in my head. I blame Jeremy for it because he was talking about his car. Goldie! 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 I just had a thought about you. You don't happen to have. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to double check something here. You don't have an XT computer, X-ray Tango computer. You mean the car or the computer? You just need to replace its HDD. I don't think a Vio is going to be an XT computer. Like we're talking like um, the IBM days of like desktop computers. Yeah, IBM Personal XT computer is what they're. I need to talk about. I don't think your Sony Vaio is going to be it. Do, do, do. Oh, yeah. UX 280p. UX 280. Yeah, that's a UX. I'm looking for XT. So old computer. Yeah, XT. There you go. Just need to find the IBM. Yeah, 50. I have an old clone. No, they're looking very specifically for not a clone, but sorry, not XP, X-Ray Tango. What Goldie? Message me what you have on Discord, and maybe send a picture. It would be amazing if you can do that as well, because then I can talk to the person. Because the person's also in the States, so it just needs to be shipped. Hey, Robert, welcome. So just to update everybody who didn't see the first part of the stream, um, couldn't get the motherboard to do anything. Tried a different known working CPU. Uh, all it does is turn on. It doesn't post. It doesn't beep. It doesn't do anything. And I put the sound PC speaker in the proper spot on the board. Still not getting anything. Tried removing everything except for the memory and the processor. Still nothing because it doesn't have onboard video. Also tried taking the stick of memory to see if it would beep at me to give me a whack of. It should give me a whack of beeps saying, "Hey, there's no memory here," but it didn't do that either. So, oh, the blue screen for a second scared you. No, so well, the CPU fan actually did turn on. It is a open board. AX6. Hold on, getting the photo up because I don't remember. It is AX6BC. Bravo Charlie. So Alpha X-ray 6 Bravo Charlie. Hey, open. Hey, welcome back, CDI. But yeah, um, so yeah, there's um yeah. Did I miss a JCM? No, you did not miss a JCM-1 ad. Because yeah, I'm not using any blue scuzzies or any. I'm not doing any Mac stuff, so yeah, there's no blue IDEs. Blue dotty doody doo. Actually, this takes that board. Um, I actually have somewhere. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. I actually have. Let me come back. Change my camera again. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hi, folks. Oh, and by the way, another blue screen to scare you, Robert. This time the shirt. Um, I've installed Windows 11 or 10. I think it's 10. I installed Windows 10 on this, updated it, so I can also use it with the board if I need to do testing of video cards on it. Yeah, it's a slot one motherboard, Robert. So I haven't had any luck with it, honestly, since I brought it home. It was one that was going into e-waste when I worked at Sick Kids, and I was like, "Oh, I'll take it home." As Starbuck Tech would say, I stole it from one of the kids. I did not. Uh, it was in a bin um, that was going out in anything beige. My boss didn't care. I was allowed to take it because it was beige, and the company that did the recycling, they had to pay for beige stuff to be taken away because according according to the company, beige stuff wasn't worth anything. Um, if only they knew some of the money that I made off that. So um, yeah, so I brought it home, but I've never had it do anything besides turn on and just turn on with various cards in it, video cards in it, because it came with an AGP card, which turned out to work, and I was able to test and sell it. But the board itself has never done anything. So I did not steal it from a sick kid. That's just my name isn't Matt Gates. Anyway, didn't say that out loud. You certainly know how to turn on Trina. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna assume, Robert, that this was at one point working when it was deployed at the hospital. Um, but it's probably, it's probably sitting in the back room of one of the IT departments that I had made friends with. There were several IT departments throughout the hospital. But yeah, so I had made friends with folks in one of the IT departments, the lab IT, and they were cleaning out their back storage room, and so it was sitting back there for mm, amount of time. So yeah, I don't know what the story was, or if it might have failed, but and then they just took it off and gave them a new computer. I don't know what the history of it was at all. I don't live in Siberia. Geez, I'm only in Canada, which Robert might become the 51st state. So I might be just part of the US after all. But yeah, so I don't know what the story with it is. If it again, I just was like, ooh, beige tower, because I had um a whole Gaylord full of, which I giggled every time they said the word Gaylord, but that's just me and my juvenile mind. Um they had a huge Gaylord full of these computers, and I was like, ooh, there's some beige. So
I got a huge Gaylord full of these computers.
yeah, I bet you do. I laughed every
Uh,
time they would talk about, like, in our meetings, they'd be like, "Well, we're waiting for the departments to come get the Gaylords," and I would chuckle every time, and Tim would just look at me and go, "Trina, again? Seriously?" And I'm like, "Mhm,
yes.
yeah,
Have you met me?
right."
And you might as well be in Siberia because Canada, like Siberia, is part of the international community.
Oh, so I remember one time I was looking for something on eBay, and so I messaged off the seller. I'm like, because they didn't have shipping to Canada. So I was like, oh, I think it was a video game back in the day with all those games that you saw in that game systems. I was looking for a game. And so I sent the seller a message, and I'm like, would you consider shipping to Canada? I got the reply back, I don't ship overseas. I didn't reply. I just was like, yeah, I'm going to find somebody that'll ship to Canada. So,
Well, that guy was unhappy about me shooting him.
well, they usually are. Isn't that funny?
He like let out a really long wail afterwards.
The weather is better in Siberia. Really, David? Really?
Okay, this is
Oh,
where I died last time.
I didn't realize that Canada broke off from the rest of like North America, and now we're just floating out here. I mean, technically, part of Canada is we have Prince Edward Island and we have Newfoundland, which are all part of Canada but are islands. Newfoundland, Labrador, which are not connected to Canada officially. So, yeah. See, Carthor said I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be happy too if I got shot at. So, are kind of like inland seas. The Great Lakes are nowhere near I would call a sea. As somebody who grew up on the ocean, no, no.
They're kind of connected to the sea if you squint.
You squint. I was actually I was held up at gunpoint one time, so never been shot at, but
I've
yes,
had cops pointing guns at me before, but nobody ever pulled the trigger. My sister aimed an arrow at me with a bow once, but she didn't like let go of it.
oh, that's what I got to try to find. So somebody brought me two laptops.
What? Say that again?
Somebody brought me two laptops.
Oh, I heard somebody brought you tube tops.
Let's try this again. Two laptops.
Sorry, I've just got you and a tube top in my head now.
Apparently. Ew, even I don't want to see that. Oh, just one sec. Sorry, I got something stuck in the back of my throat. What's it? But I don't know what I did with them now. And because one of them is a IBM ThinkPad, but I don't know where I put them. I was thinking about them the other day. I'm gonna have to dig them out. Oh, that camera. I'm not sure why.
Okay, that door's locked. I've explored the bathroom fully.
Oh, and
Come
I
in
gotta, I
here.
gotta. Speaking I'm wearing. There you go, Robert. Robert Fix It is wearing a tube top right now. So there you go.
I don't believe you, Robert. Oh crap! I died again. Same spot. I fell out the
Robert, it
window.
sounds like you need to send pictures to Gut Bum, or it didn't happen. That's all I'm saying. How are we doing back here? I'm going to let that memory test pass, and then I'm going to end the stream. So.
End the stream. I haven't even passed the first chapter of Max Payne yet.
Oh, Robert said, sorry, YouTube t-shirt. That's funny. All right, let me check my Discord messages. Okay. You don't have a X-ray Tango computer, do you? XT? Because people thought I said XP.
I do not have one.
Okay.
Oh, maybe I need to shoot this to blow it up or something. Let's see. Yep.
Yes, you got it exactly right. And Gutbomb can ban you because he is a mod. He said, Robert said, picks or ban, right? That is correct. Yes.
I'm not a mod on your YouTube channel, am I? Oh, I am.
Yes, you are.
That's right.
Yeah. You can also do it from let's see here. Yeah,
Oh, in StreamYard.
you can put user in timeout or ban the user and delete their comments.
That's a useful one.
Yep. I have
Oh,
a few that will run XP Papa. Yeah, I'm looking for older than XP machines.
I walked in this room and he said the hooker had left her diary on the table.
And by the way, CDI, you are special in my heart. I'm hoping I have an issue with my phone. Every time, every so often, it thinks I'm talking to it when I say CDI. So I'm kind of being careful, not to say CDI's name too often because I'm waiting for my phone to. It surprisingly hasn't gone off yet, but I don't know if it's the way I say it sometimes or what have you. But yeah, it sets off my phone and it goes, "I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said," and I'm like, "I wasn't talking to you."
Yeah, Siri is pretty self-centered. Thinks we're
Yeah,
all just talking about her all the time.
I never watched Mister Rogers because we had Mister Dress Up here in the state in Canada. So
Mr. Rogers is very heartwarming and sweet.
yeah, well, so is Mister Dress Up. In fact, they both are either Canadian or American, and I can't tell you which one, but one's decided to come to one went to the States, Mr. Rogers, and one's went to Canada, Mr. Dress Up. I don't know which country they're originally from. Um, and they decided to do their own children's programming, but in each country. So
All
when
right,
you guys
Trina, look at this.
yeah,
Walk into this hotel room and here's this love room, right?
yeah,
There's a camera spying on the love room.
yeah. Love it, love it. Yeah, so I think Mr. Dress Up was American as well then, and came to Canada to do the same kind of show as Mr. Rogers, but on CBC, which is the Canadian Broadcast Corporation.
I've never
And
even heard of Mr. Dressup.
yeah, he had Casey and Finnegan. Casey was a little boy, and then Finnegan was the dog that only uh, Casey could hear talk.
Sounds like Calvin and Hobbes ripoff.
Kind of, yeah, but yeah, and the tickle trunk. Yep, there you go, the tickle trunk, baby. That's where Mr. Dress Up pulled out his outfits and dressed up because that was part of the show.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anything about the tickle trunk.
I'm sitting on a 320 gig ID hard drive. I didn't know that. I have two of them, Robert, that are 500 gig ID hard drives. I think that was the max for them. But yeah, I have two 500 gigs. No, it's not a cross-dresser show, and oh, that'd be funny. I should start a rumor that Mr. Dressup was a cross-dressing show, like on I should go create some stupid Twitter account and watch the red
No,
pills
don't do it on Twitter. Do it on Truth Social.
on Truth Social. Well, Truth Social, Twitter, what's the difference, really?
Oh, Truth Social is worse. You think Twitter's bad?
Yeah, I
Take a look
know.
at Truth Social
Oh
for
no,
one
trust
day.
me.
Oh, geez.
I actually opened up an account on Truth Social, and I get the email saying this is what's trending for the week or whatever. It's
Yep.
scary. But yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna start. Mr. Dress was born in. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, so Mr. Dress Up and Mr. Rogers were both American, but Ernie Combs, who was Mr. Dress Up, was born in Maine, but they grew up doing the same, like were part of the same company or whatever have you. But yeah, Robert, I'm gonna start some kind of rumor and watch them be like, ban the CBC, because that would just be funny. Unfortunately, I closed out my Twitter account, but that's okay. I can go open up some stupid Twitter account. I'm not ruining Mr. Dress Up. I want to see how stupid people really are. That's all. So I'm eating the banana I was using for scale.
What are you going to use for scale now?
Come on over.
I got a banana you can use for scale.
Oh, apparently we scared Ron away. Ron came in and then left. Like literally, I didn't even approve him. I just saw him pop in and then he's like, "Oh, no, mem test and sec jokes." Mm-mm.
Oh, we got Max Payne going though.
I know. The Friendly Giant. Yes, that was another great show. So for those of you who don't know, for those of you who didn't grow up with CBC, and it might have been on PBS later on, I don't know. But the Friendly Giant was a gentleman who he would open up every stream with like staring at his boots. The camera's always pointing at his boots, and it would look up, look way up, and I'll go call my friends. And he had Rusty was the rooster that was in a bag for some reason. I don't know, like if he was getting ready to be deep fried. We had Jerome the giraffe, and then you had the Alley Cats, which were a jazz group. Oh, hey Ron.
Hey, this is the I joined because I wanted to find out if this is the episode where we finally find out if G-Man from Half-Life was inspired by the cigarette smoking man from X-Files. Although this
I
is like
didn't.
Max Payne.
Yes, I decided not to play the X-Files because I didn't want to get the G3 off the shelf.
I understand. Well, I'm just seeing. I was going to say this is like David Duchovny as I've never seen him before. And that is to say something good that isn't Evolution.
X-Files was great.
Are you going to say Red Shoe?
Some parts of Californication were fine.
Are you going to say Red Shoe Diaries
was excellent. I was 14 when I said that Red Shoe Diaries was excellent, but
sure, yeah,
I stand by that.
Mm-hmm.
I stand by my teenage boner.
Well, you had to. It was kind of difficult to sit down.
Right.
Indeed. I stand by and hold my books in front of my crotch.
Yes, I tip it into my waistband, sir. Oh my gosh.
So how's it going, Ron?
It's going. I've had quite a day working on a project trying to figure this out. I have a Mac SE, and I've got a Blue SCSI, and I got a bunch of drives, and I think that I have a few like disk images that are or a couple of these disk images have like a lot of files on it, more than the machine can really process into RAM for the purposes of like rebuilding the desktop and things like that. So it's crashing the computer. So and that's happening under 608. So I'm going to try 701 today and see if that makes any difference.
701 is a really good OS for an SE when you need System 7. Anything beyond that is just slow.
Yeah, I launched 753 on it just to see. And 753 can absolutely bring all the stuff up. So I'm thinking it's just like a memory management thing or something, a Finder issue.
Maybe you should run memtest, Ron.
You know what? I own real RAM testers, so I don't have to do that. Sorry, I should have put my monocle in when I said that. I say, Trina, I own actual RAM testers.
Oh.
I need to find a key to the bar, eh?
So we've determined that the board is dead, or there's issues with it. It's not dead. It turns on. It just doesn't do anything.
It's dying.
Turning on. Yeah.
It's terminal.
And it's been that way since I first I first took it, even before I took it to the computer with the same, like, I thought it was a power supply issue, so I took it out of the case.
Yeah.
It's not the power supply issue. We tried a different CPU today.
Mhm.
We tried it without memory. I'm still not
Who's
getting
we? Is this like
Well,
the royal we?
Opie's sitting behind me on the chair. So
Okay, got it. Got it.
I helped in a way.
And then Gut Bomb
Is
suggested
in the shake and bake way?
In the I razzed her the whole time.
That's good.
So nothing new.
Yeah.
But tried it without memory, not getting any beeps.
And what is this machine?
It's a socket 1 A open AX6 BC.
There's already too many letters.
Yeah, I know.
It's an Pentium-2, or it's a Celeron.
Mm-hmm.
Like a
well,
slot
the Celeron
one
was the original. We tried a Pentium 3 in it as well, but
okay,
same problem.
Because you said slot A. That's an AMD.
Sorry, slot 1. Slot 1.
Yeah, I was like,
but see,
what?
It's a Canadian coming out at me. It's a slot A, eh?
Yeah, it's the slot A,
It's
comma
slot
A.
Yeah. So I don't.
It's a hell of a reception.
So then I decided I had somebody who was interested, who had come to pick something up last week and asked if I had 8 gigs of DDR3.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I was cleaning up my table the other day, I found 2 4-gig sticks. So I'm like, let's retest it so I can officially say, yes, it's been tested.
Sure.
And it's good to go.
Great. So what are you doing now? You just running memtest?
I'm just running memtest on those 2 sticks, and then I'm going to call it a stream.
Okay. You know what I like about Max Payne?
Tell me what you like about Max Payne.
What I like about Max Payne is that its entire existence is owed to the Matrix and takes the most memorable thing from the Matrix movies, which themselves had the good thought, to the restraint to only use it once or twice, but this game makes it the main mechanic of the game.
I'm gonna push back on the owes its existence to the Matrix because it was in development before the Matrix, and it's based on John Woo action films.
Mm-hmm. How many John Woo action movies
of this kind of stuff
have bullet time?
Most of them.
No.
Yes, most of them have slow motion.
If they did, anybody
scenes.
would know.
Oh, perfect.
If they did,
watch Hard Boiled and Infernal Affairs. Those are both really good movies.
I'm allergic to eggs, so I just.
All right, I'm just gonna make myself big for a sec while you guys talk, and I'm gonna talk over you.
I like how there was like a space. It was like.
Ta-da! We have both sticks testing good. Yay!
That's great. Let's talk about your ceramic Christmas tree and how I love ceramic Christmas trees.
You like that? Mom made that the year I was born.
Yeah. Wow. 1952. It's holding up well.
Ta-da!
I love it. The object made from an actual tree right next to the ceramic tree really sells it. I'm just glad it's not bog roll. Or you might have a really white anus. I don't know.
I was going to say that is what Trina uses for bog roll.
Last time I looked them up, they're like $300 to $500 on eBay.
Like, oh yeah, it depends.
Crazy money.
Paper towel rolls? Jeez,
yeah. Well, she's expensive. She's got her search criteria set for like 2020 to like 2021.
Yeah, right. With my DeLorean.
Yeah.
No, the Christmas trees. The ceramic Christmas trees sell for crazy money on eBay.
You know what sells for even more now? People that have taken those ones from the 70s and all that and painted them like black, and now they're for Halloween. They're Halloween trees. Because I was at Michael's, which is a craft store in the US. I was at Michael's sort of recently, and they had little like the lights, like the little plastic lights, but they were pumpkins and bats and Halloween-y type things. So it was like purple and orange and greens, and I think greens maybe. I don't know. Not really good with color, but
And
yeah, it was
and
really
to
neat.
answer your question, David, we just got electricity in 1977. So
Hmm.
Katrina,
Yeah,
look at this ad I'm standing next to.
excellent,
I can't see it from here.
excellent,
I'm
General.
sitting too far back. Let me make you big. Ba-dum. Oh, very nice.
General adult videos, not
Yes.
any sort of fetish or specialization,
Mhm.
just general.
Yep.
Just tab A, slot B. That's it. And no talking or eye contact.
Yes, and ever since 1977, we've been exporting electricity to the U.S.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, in the form of like bootleg whiskey.
Yeah, because you guys were still under prohibition at that time, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, if you're considering the 1986 hit movie The Untouchables, yeah.
There you go.
Robert Stack was amazing in that.
Well, the movie, it's Kevin Costner, because they're like, here's the
Oh,
deal: we need
yeah.
like a blank slate. We need somebody that, like, when you watch the movie, you can just immediately put yourself into that role, because like what's there is just like static. It's like white noise. That door can't take it.
I should play the rest of this game with a baseball bat instead of the gun.
How do
Can
you
I do bullet
do
time
the
with the baseball
slow-mo?
bat?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Is that
Nope,
snow?
it
Is that snow
does
on
it
the
in
ground?
regular.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's in New York.
Oh, okay.
Actually, what would have been really great is if with the baseball bat, when instead of it doing like the little slow down, it would just play like the Harry Carey "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Take me out to the ball game.
I like CDI Dances with Canadians. Yes.
That's true.
What's your favorite planet? Mine's the sun. Would you eat the moon if it was made of ribs?
That's right. I love that. That's like one of the funnier things, for it to like not really. It's for the impression to become like that's what people think Harry Carey sounded like.
Yes.
I know.
Well, I
I
wish I
know he
had
did
more.
more episodes than just the one with Jeff Goldblum, but that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Well, I wish I had more to test, but I really don't.
Well, I mean, your viewers' patience, that always that's an evergreen project.
Funny that you mentioned that. That's when I was working at Sick Kids. That was one of their projects was called Evergreen. So.
Hmm. It's really weird that the spelling of that company was SICH, where it's just like reprogramming kids to be assassins.
Sure. Hey, Mark. Afternoon from Toronto. I don't know where you are in the world, but hi. It's not evening yet. We're still only at 2:16. I know.
Trina, what are you going to do with the rest of your afternoon?
I don't know. Well, actually, so I got the you can't see. There's a Commodore drive back there.
Oh
And
yeah.
the guy brought me a bunch of stuff, and one of them was 2 laptops, and he wanted to see if one would work. He doesn't have the power supply.
Oh yeah.
And when I was cleaning up the other day, I'm like, oh, there's those 2 16-volt IBM power supplies because IBM ThinkPad.
Sure.
But I don't know what I did with the laptops, so I could try to find those.
Trina,
Yo,
you're mentioning content right now that you could be screwing with on the stream.
I mean, you could even just be in the background looking for stuff.
Yeah.
And that's still content.
Me and Ron have got you covered while you're
I know.
looking.
We got the color commentary. Be like, I got bombed. Did you see her butt crack just pop out? Holy cow.
Top-notch plumber move right there. Oh, let me get the telestrator.
And to answer Jeremy's question, yes, I would. Again, message me on Discord, Jeremy. We can haggle out stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know where the laptops are.
I don't either.
Although I did
I've
find,
looked everywhere.
yeah. Well, I haven't really looked yet, but I did
The
find.
laptops are where the Atari cartridges went.
Yeah.
I did find.
Hey, look, I remember that.
This one that was nicely signed by everybody at VCF Midwest.
Yeah. I put on
2022.
mine. It says avoid the clap.
There is this
It's
laptop.
good advice.
What is this one? Nope, that's not it. Oh, that's got shit falling out of it. What the hell is this one?
Oh wait, is this Seymour or Bella? Seymour.
Okay.
Seymour.
Okay, but I do have. Well, I found one of them.
He's too dumb to come over.
Oh, haha! I found the IBM.
Oh, it was inches away. No wonder I couldn't
There you
find
go.
it.
Content.
Ta-da! Oh.
Love it.
And it's an official IBM.
Let me see. I've got. Hey, where'd it go? I've got 34 minutes left on this auction, and you want to see my face if I actually win this thing, right?
All right. You give me a bit, because if I don't go let my back teeth unfloat, there's going to be problems. So I'll leave you guys, because Gutbomb can let anybody in, as we found out, because I went to let Ron in, and I think I kicked Ron out, so I stopped clicking buttons.
It's okay. Yeah. I figured that there was like a wrestling for. Yeah.
I did not type that in there, just for the record. Because Gutbomb isn't a min, everything he types comes up under my name.
Yes.
So yeah, give me a little bit. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Ron and Gutbomb.
Great. So, Gutbomb.
Yes, Ron.
As a big X-Files fan, I mean, meaning that you're like 6'5". I just wanted to ask, what did you think of the Lone Gunman television series?
I did not like it very much.
Did you like when they brought them back for a special episode on X-Files just to kill them off?
I liked that even less. Oh. I liked the Lone Gunman on the X-Files.
I like them as special guests.
Yes.
And I like the episodes
you can
they're
get
in.
Too much of a good thing.
Yeah. I was like, I don't think that these guys are strong enough to kind of stand on their own.
Here's my thing with the X-Files. Like, there are so many freaking episodes of the X-Files. And about half of them are the conspiracy story, which when they started they didn't really know where they were going with it. And it got like out of control and super hard to understand. When I do rewatches, I skip all of those except for the ones that involve the Lone Gunman. And there's only like 2 conspiracy episodes that have the Lone Gunman in them. So that's fine.
Yeah.
But I rewatch, when I do a rewatch, I rewatch all of the Monster of the Week episodes because those are all just so good.
Yes. I was going to say, I like Monster of the Week episodes. I don't necessarily like when they made a sequel to a popular Monster of the Week episode. But there are some of them that really, really stand out. Like I would think like I'm not encyclopedic on that show, but it's like the Leech Man kind of episode. You know, the one that had it's the character actor. If they need somebody to play a psychopath, or they need somebody to play, I cannot remember that actor's name, but it was like there's one where he's really, really old. And he can like flatten his body out, and like slide under doors.
Toombs was that character's name. Yeah. And there was a sequel to that guy, and that sequel was actually pretty decent too.
Okay.
But sometimes they're not. Like my favorite is the one where they had that dude, and he's another famous character actor that he was in Mississippi Burning. He was one of the sheriffs.
Okay.
But he was sort of channeling Scully's dead father.
I remember that one. Yeah, it's
excellent episode.
Yeah, because it's the actor. It's the guy that plays young plays the creature on Young Frankenstein. It's Peter
That's
Boyle.
it. And
Yeah.
he's such a good actor.
No, he's really, really great. And I remember that be kind of a tearjerker episode, that one. So, my friend, who is also named Ron, is like an X-File aficionado, and so I like the
My
show,
friend
but
is also named Ron.
yeah, is he an X-Files aficionado? Okay,
Simpsons reference. Sorry.
yeah. It's a no homers club, but yeah, I kind of keep all my X-Files knowledge over in his brain, so that so that I can keep space for other things. But
well, you've got a little cache of it in here too. Then
I try to. It's like, what about that thing? I remember the episode because there's the black and white episode with Cher.
yeah, I didn't. That one is like a classic, and fans really like it. I didn't really like it.
I'm thinking that when I was trying to do a rewatch a couple of years ago, I stopped there.
Yeah,
because I was like, okay, I've hit a brick wall on all this, because what I was watching was like the restored stuff that they put on home video, and so it's got some weird problems. Like there's the episode where Scully's dad passes away, they go to the funeral, and they're playing Beyond the Sea. Like on the broadcast version, it's the real version, and then like on the home release, it's like some French singer because it was cheaper. And I'm like, this doesn't make a lot of sense. So if this was your first exposure to this, you would be like, why would this be his favorite song? I mean, it's a funeral. You couldn't just play it and just hope the RIAA didn't hear about it. Come on. You're not that much into law enforcement. Come on.
Now, I thought I would I'm going to segue into a somewhat related topic because 2024 was an amazing year for lost media being found.
Yes, it was.
And there's a lost media music X-Files connection.
Oh.
There was an excellent episode of the X-Files that starred Michael McKean as a man in black at Area 51.
Yeah.
And it was a two-parter episode, and it was a body swap episode, like Mulder and this man in black Freaky Friday. And in that episode, Mulder, as the man in black character, goes into this bar, and there's a country song playing in the bar, and it's pretty good for a country song. I don't like country music, but it's fine.
Sure.
And it sounds like country music that was on the radio at that particular point in time, but it's not a known song. And some people on the internet went to go find out what the song was, and they couldn't find it. And it took like 20 years for them to find out what the song was. And they finally discovered it last year. It was made specifically for the show by like a studio band that they hired.
Really? And what is it? It's just some song, huh?
Yeah, it's just some song. It was about it was kind of relevant to what was going on because like this couple was breaking up and it was a song about breaking up.
Sure.
But I can't remember what that Dreamland is what that episode is called. So if you look up like X-Files Dreamland Lost Media, you'll find out about that. But I love following this lost media stuff, and 2024 was a really good year for discovering a bunch of lost media. Like there's the most mysterious song on the internet it's been a mystery for a while. If you don't know what it is, Google that phrase. And they discovered what it was this year, along with several other entertaining mysteries.
I love it.
All right.
Welcome back, Frida.
Hey, thanks. So
I think I'm bored with the X-Files, so I'm going to save and quit.
The X-Files.
I mean, not X-Files. Max Payne.
Max, I'm numb.
I've reached the maximum pain for the day. Also, playing on an Xbox controller is not ideal. I'd much rather be using a keyboard and a mouse.
Oh, fancy dancy. I ordered a screen for somebody, and it wasn't supposed to arrive because I looked it up on Amazon, but their delivery date was way out, and you had to pay like extra money to get it like somewhat sooner. But yeah, it was stupid. But then I found one on eBay, and I just got an email saying estimated delivery date is January 3rd, and when I ordered it, it was like middle of January. So yay! I will have to let the person know. Okay, so should we? Let me clean off my bench. I'm just going to turn off my camera for a sec. I'm still going to be here,
Okay.
so people don't need to watch me clean
I
off.
like
my
how
bench.
I like how Trina just explained object permanence to people.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, now hold on. I'm going to turn off the camera, but that doesn't mean that I'm going away. I still exist. Okay, hold
Yes.
on.
Ron is showing the most interesting stuff right now, so I made Ron big.
That's fine. That is totally fine. Okay, put those up here. Oh, what's Ron showing off?
Just Mac things.
Yeah, I heard
And
the Mac.
also, my really,
Macintosh SE.
my
Oh, is
really,
that? Did you get it all moved into your full size?
I did. And I also have this really amazing bag back here that my friend John gave me. He went to
Mhm.
go see Sparks in concert and got the VIP package and got a couple of neat things that he also sent me, which vomit cam, but I don't know if you'll be able to actually see that. It might be a little tough, but autograph
We got
picture of
it.
the band Sparks.
Nice. I don't know
You-
who Sparks are, but cool.
It's Sparks is a band that used to have people like the Red Hot Chili Peppers open for them,
Okay.
and then it kind of ceased being the 80s.
It is Jeremy. That is a case for the Macintosh SE. It is inspired by Ron and designed by yours truly.
Yeah, it has a oh shit, I just dropped it. Hold on. It has a beauteous top that goes on it. This one was printed by Joe of Joe's Compy Museum.
He has one of those to send me. I don't think he sent it yet, but I can't wait to get my one piece design.
Yeah, it's only 1,000 episodes, so you'll love it.
All right. So this is. I'm going to turn.
Is that too esoteric?
Oh, I got it.
A one-piece joke? Okay.
I'm going to turn it on to my bench cam. Hi, folks.
Turn it off your bench cam.
Okay. So this is a T42 IBM ThinkPad.
Cool.
We're just going to try to turn it on and see what it does.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I mean, if anybody's seen the, I was showing somebody the video of Steve that featured Ron's computer videos, turning on, going, I'm going to ignore what Steve's saying and just turn on a computer, that's the best part of the whole video.
She boot.
Is your bit in that video. So let's plug it in.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sounds great.
All right, let's turn off this. All right, let's open it up. We have a battery light, so on the top. Let's see what it does. It turns on. I'm going to make myself big for a sec, Ron.
Go for it. Make yourself blurry too.
Oh, there's nothing to see yet. Okay, there could be no memory. I don't remember. All right. The fan's spinning, but nobody's home. We're going to turn you off. Ta-da. We're going to unplug it. Take out the battery. Whoop. Where does the memory go? What's the next ultimate question? I don't know. And there's no memory.
I'm back.
Well, that's why she doesn't power on. Or there's no auxiliary memory.
Yeah. Well, I'm
You
going to
know.
try a stick. Just slap a stick in there. I don't know if this memory works. Ooh, I don't like
Or
the
is
look
it
of those
compatible?
pins. I don't like the look of those pins on that one. Yep, no idea. We're just going to stick it in and see what happens.
Yeah, got me through high school.
Yeah. What kind of memory does this take? Looks like this should fit in. Fits in one end, but it won't fit in there.
Oh, this thing is taking a sec to boot.
What the heck?
Trina,
Yo.
is this DDR1 memory you're putting in, or
Yeah,
DDR2? or-
it's DDR1.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what the laptop actually uses?
Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
That one fit in.
There you go.
Great. Okay, let's flip it over. I've taken the battery out just in case it's the battery that's pulling it down.
Yeah.
Because it surprised me with the age of the laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's try turning it on. So we got all the lights on the bottom.
Yeah.
And nothing on the screen. No. And also no hard drive light indicator.
Hot desktop file rebuilding action.
Turn it off. I also plug it into an external monitor.
Mm-hmm.
Because it could be that. There's the VGA.
Oh, hey, Trina. Gutbomb and I have been wanting to talk to you about your duster addiction.
Mhm. This is an intervention, and if you haven't seen the episode of Intervention that has the girl who's addicted to the duster,
Mm-hmm.
I have
watch it.
not. Hey, guess what? There's something wrong with it. It's coming up on the
On the
screen.
display. There's a key combination that you could press to cycle between
Yeah, it's
external and all that.
function F7. I'm gonna wait till I get into the BIOS, maybe? I don't know. Press the blue key. All right. Do. This is exciting. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Makes me wonder if your drive's dead. Do you hear anything?
I don't hear anything.
Yeah. It's hung up on the drive.
I bet you.
Yep.
Or sometimes also when the CMOS battery goes bad, it takes forever.
Yeah.
Which doesn't surprise me. Oh, there we go.
Oh. All we had to do was shit talk it.
Yeah, so it's the CMOS
Yeah,
battery. It's
CMOS.
gone tits up.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah. Well, you're getting closer.
All right. Let's try a control delete and see what it does. Unauthorized network card is plugged in. Power off the computer. Can I try that? Whoops.
How much does that iFixit soldering iron cost?
Did I fix it?
More
It's
than
new.
the knockoff at Harbor Freight. Let's see. $249 if
Oh, that is way too much.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I didn't know iFixit sold a soldering kit.
They do, but it's
That's
like
new as of a few
wireless.
months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got like a big
I have a
battery
friend
in it.
who's not into like retro repair or whatever, who needs a soldering iron,
Ooh,
and
yeah,
he was asking me what to get, and he kept sending me these Ryobi ones. Like, I want to get one of these, and I'm like, don't get one of those because they're not temperature adjustable, and they're huge, like they're like power tool size in your hands. You want something small to use that you can maneuver around. He wants to fix a tube amp for his old hi-fi,
Got it.
and but he wants wireless, so I'm looking for wireless ones. And I think the one Sean had in his video, the Fantic, I think I'm going to send him that one. It's $80.
Come on, yes.
And then he's going to get the Ryobi one anyway, because, that's how he is. But we'll see.
Well, it's not getting hung up on the hard drive because there is no hard drive installed.
Well, I just meant it's getting hung up on the hard drive because it's like I sense a controller there, but I can't get a confirmation that the drive is spun up or one of those.
There's no drive in her.
Oh, there's physically no drive inside?
Yeah,
Well, I'm glad that I can tell that by watching your very exciting stream, Trina.
Ta-da! I opened up the hard drive bay.
Yeah.
And inside, which you really can't see, but
yeah,
there is nothing. There's nothing in there.
Yeah. I just throwing it out there.
I know.
YouTube's a real show not tell kind of thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the cover back on. I also can't find out. Whoops. Oh shoot. I also can't find where it's talking about the network card because there's no extra cards added on. These things are such a pain in the butt.
Does it have Ethernet? Well, keep in mind that sometimes on those IBMs they might have like the circuitry, but the port might only be accessible with like a dock.
Yeah. I put the screw back in.
God, Bob, I love how dismissive our friend Trina is. Yeah.
Well, just give me a sec. I'm trying to get this stupid thing on. And then
I know you got it under control. I'm here to watch you succeed as much as everybody else is.
There is. Yeah, so it has both a modem and a network port. But I looked in here because I thought maybe there's a card here, but there's no card there. I don't see any add-on cards. Okay. Let's try it again. So there's no drive, no card. Oh yeah, right. I gotta plug it into, because the video also seems to be broken. Okay. Ta-da! So the battery's out. Ta-da! It's coming up on the screen though. Sweet.
Yeah, Trina, what is the CPU in that guy?
It is a Intel Pentium M.
Never mind.
One of them mobiles. So that's basically a Pentium 4 equivalent, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least it's not a Pentium D for diarrhea.
Oh no.
I'll turn off the light so you don't get the. And we'll sit here and wait for it to think.
I love how your camera has to fight focus between the tree and the screen.
Does that say Intel Centrino mobile technology up there?
Yes, it does.
Ooh.
You got to remember the Centrino. All it meant was that it had Wi-Fi. Wasn't that really it at the end of the day?
It was like it was Wi-Fi plus Celeron and not good Celeron, like bad Celeron.
Mm-hmm.
So now we can sit here and just twiddle our thumbs and maybe talk this computer.
How's that
There we go.
e-machine that I want to make a video out of
Jesus.
someday? I just need to come up with an angle for it.
Enter. How do I get past this?
I would say they started as a company making graphics cards for the Mac and ended up selling you a computer that never had to be replaced.
They're different companies, though, aren't they?
Yes, I know, but
Okay.
but the
I haven't done
angle,
any research yet.
yeah, right. Yes. It's
Maybe
your
I could just go in and it's my no research video and I just
Yeah.
spout a whole bunch of nonsense.
So,
no
Ron, it does
research
mention
April.
it does mention that it is a mini PCI network card, which is
Yeah.
that would be more in the slot, wouldn't it? I would think.
Yeah, it will be. There'll be like a
But there's
it'll
there's
look
nothing
like
in
a
the
RAM
slot.
slot. Yeah.
Oh,
It'll be buried on the motherboard.
oh, great.
So I've got concepts of a plan for this video.
Concepts
Yes.
of a plan.
I love it.
Basically, I have, and I've already purchased one of the items I need for this. The computer is full of bloat, and it was from the time where
Mhm.
the computers were extremely cheap, and you could get net zero to get online for cheap or free.
Oh yeah.
And each piece there, each bit of cheapness brings more bloat and adware and crap that you don't want. So I already restored that computer to factory with one of the official eMachines restore disks. And it's got like so many browser toolbars and so much stuff attached to the taskbar. It's insane. And I just need to like kind of reverse engineer the net zero stuff so I can actually like using a Dream Pi or whatever dial into fake net zero and get the same experience that you would get with net zero.
Sure.
Like the little ad banner that's always on top the whole time you use it.
Yeah.
And just show the e-machines experience. But I need to like come up with good jokes to go along with that. And that's where I'm falling flat.
I think it's one of those things where you're just like, hey, the best way to enjoy this is like you're like you got to have like a Jolt Cola, a pair of Jinko jeans, and then like you just put down a heroin syringe and then you just slam cut to like Smells Like Teen Spirit for like 2 seconds and then you come back to your video.
It wouldn't be Smells Like Teen Spirit though. It would be more like 98 Degrees or who else was popular in the very early
No,
2000s?
but it's
fucking Sugar Ray.
Oh yeah.
Spice Girls.
I already started one of my videos with the Spice Girls clip, so it could be like I could be.
That's your thing.
There you go.
Yeah, it's Hey Dorks while showing like Baby Spice showing off her knockers.
I also have this laptop, but I don't know anything about it. I don't know about a power supply for it yet. It's an AMS Tech, which I've never heard of.
Well, they haven't heard of you either, so I guess it's even.
But yeah.
How much time left? 7 minutes, and nobody has bid since I bid.
Oh yeah, we still are waiting for your auction, aren't we?
Why don't you post a link in the chat so we can all see what the item is?
Yeah. Yeah, it is a stereotypical old barrel jack. You can see on the back here.
Yeah.
And we also have a bunch of portamadoodles.
I'll post the link after I win it, Ron.
That's fine.
Jack suggested. Jack just said, "Do it. Post the link."
No.
Yeah.
I
know what he's bidding on, and I wouldn't want to get in the way either. So.
Oh, I'm not bidding on that thing. I'm bidding on something else.
Oh, damn it. Well, then I don't know what he's bidding on, but I don't want to get in the way.
No, Javier said he was bidding on that thing, so I wasn't going to step on his toes.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I was going to say, I picked up one at KFest, the thing that Javier has, is bidding on. I got one of those at KFest last year.
Right.
They actually had, it was really great. They had the regular high density Applied Engineering external floppy for Mac. And when I got over to the box, that one was gone, but the plus was still there. And I was like, somebody didn't do their homework. Somebody doesn't know what this is.
Yes, Jack just said we all eagerly await to see what Gut Bomb wins.
Mm-hmm.
Ron, I sent you a link on Discord for what I'm bidding on, and I sent it
okay.
to Trian as well.
Okay. Let me go ahead and
I
blow
saw
this
that.
shit up. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Pretty great.
It's free shipping too, so it seems like
Yeah.
a pretty good deal.
Yeah,
Oh
and it's
no, they
not- and
don't.
it's-
Guess what? I can't even snipe you because it does not ship to Canada.
I was gonna say it's pretty close too, which is good. Oh no.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It's got an interesting add-on with it. Very cool. Very nice.
We'll see if it has some rust as well.
Yeah,
It doesn't look like it.
that seems to be the
Well,
thing.
they're hiding the part where the rust would be.
Right.
Ah, okay. Because I was just looking through the photos. So,
Very cool.
all right, now let's start the bidding on how much people are going to pay me for the link.
I'll start the bidding at 1 friendship.
Sold. Hold. Okay, Jeremy wants me to hold up the AMS Tech again, and showing he wants to see the back end of it. We all like the back end of it.
I'll show you the back end.
Oh,
Ta-da, ta-da. So we have a USB port, we have audio ports, we have a serial port, a parallel port, a VGA port, I think a PS2 probably. And
that's good. All the ports.
yeah, that's really an interesting transition machine where it has both USB and a serial port.
And parallel on a
Yeah.
laptop.
Yeah.
And that's an IBM?
No, it's
no,
AMS.
this is an AMS Tech.
Oh, that's the AMS Tech. Okay.
Yeah.
I was
I
going to say,
honestly,
like, IBM had those port replicators that they were trying to sell you separately. So
it also has in the front a floppy drive.
Yeah,
We
that's
also
handy.
have an optical drive.
And
and
infrared.
IR right there on the
IR,
side.
yeah.
What's on the other side? PC card?
Yeah, but it looks like it's missing the
Yep.
bay. And also,
Oh no, it's missing the cover. Sure.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Ethernet or a modem there?
I promise. It's
Modem.
A modem. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a modem. And
That'd
it
be-
also has a battery. As of for what it runs, Jeremy, I don't know because there's no sticker on the bottom and inside of it. It doesn't say like designed for Windows, blah blah.
Bust out your screwdriver. Let's find out what CPU's in there.
Yeah. Just get in there and just crack it open.
Should I dig out my universal power supply? Is that what you're suggesting?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. I'll dig out. I don't
If you're
know
into
what
such things.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Input is 22.5 to 18 volt, and then 2 to 2.5 amperage. I guess I'll try it at 18. All right, let me dig out my universal. Where did I put that the other day? See, I cleaned up things. Now I got to be like, where did I put that?
Yeah. Okay.
I put that off to the side so I knew where it was, and now I don't remember where I put it.
Fair.
Okay, I had to duck out during the ThinkPad. Oh, it was a T42. The screen doesn't seem to be working. It's bitching at me about a network card that is not installed.
Well, what do you mean? I mean, did you open it yet?
No, I haven't opened it. I'll open
Well,
it.
then how do you know the video cards or the network cards not there?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ask
And
Silly.
some slime falls down from the ceiling.
Exactly.
Okay, I got the adapter modules,
Mhm.
and I got the power supply. Oh, Oh, I might already. No, that's I can't do mail to mail because it's not gay.
I mean, you could, but you are broadcasting to Alabama right now.
Yeah, well, fortunately, we're still not part of you guys, so
Not yet. Give
not
us a
yet.
couple weeks. Give us a couple weeks. We will get that knocked out for you.
That's. Oh, I should really have a light on. That would help me.
38 seconds. This is when I get sniped because I already put in what I'm willing to pay. So.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't have the proper connector for it. Doesn't look like it because it's a big old barrel on the back of it. And all my.
Gene, that's why, as someone who regularly works on laptops, you really in the new year should consider picking up one of those universal breakout things so that you can kind of.
What do you mean universal breakup?
Well, it's like it's a power supply, but
Yeah.
you can dial in the output voltage, so it's sort of like a variable,
well, that's what this is.
between 19 and whatever. But then it'll include a ton of ins with it of different.
Well, that's what
sort
that's
of-
what I'm going through. Haha, I found one.
Well, there you go.
But yeah, it's that's the one that I have.
Yeah.
Ron.
Now
Right
the next big thing is to figure out the polarity.
there. We'll just wing it,
Well, only 50 chance on that, I guess.
right?
I mean, they could be evil and be center negative.
They could be. Well, we're gonna try it and pray for the best.
Okay. I mean,
Hey, I won.
you did?
Congrats.
Yeah, and nobody bid, so I got it for the price that you saw on the link.
Very
well,
cool.
Can I show it off? Because I still have
I'm
it
just saying, as real dolls are priced these days, that's an amazing deal.
out. Do you mind if I share
it's
it?
yeah, sure. It's a Macintosh 2CI with an Apple Extended Keyboard 2.
Yeah.
And the 2CI has a cache card in it and a network card and the programmer switch in it.
Yeah.
And I got it for $130. Free shipping. So that's an excellent deal on that.
Just got to send them some magic beans and it's all yours.
Yep.
Way cool. I'm excited because I just got a 2CI in the mail, sort of somewhat recently, and I really need to because the whole reason I've got it is I've got one of those accelerators. I've got a 040 accelerator that'll go in the cache slot. And I've had that accelerator for 1,000 years, and I've always wanted to test it, but I've never been able to.
Yeah. So
I'm not going to use the power supply that's in there. I'm going to use a Pico and an adapter.
Yeah, that's probably a smart move.
Does it come with the cable, the keyboard? I don't see any photos of the.
No, but that's just an ADB cable, no big deal.
But
here's something funny with the auction. Okay, so the guy doesn't know what he's got or what he's looking at, and he says light wear, battery previously replaced with capacitor. See last pick, but then the last pick is just one of the axial capacitors that's on the board.
Yeah.
So. And this is taking a risk because you can't see where the battery actually is because that's under the hard drive carrier.
Yeah.
But looking closely at the pictures of that area, it doesn't look too bad. I don't see any rust on when zooming into those pics. So I think I got a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm zoomed in here, like I'm sharing my screen. So
wait, where's the hard drive? Well, how are you ever going to boot that thing? Oh my gosh! Oh.
If only there was something somebody made for those.
Oh
yeah,
shit! My computer
very good. I'm happy for you that you won it.
Yeah, what a deal.
Yeah.
What a great deal.
All right. Should I see if I burn down my apartment with this laptop?
Well, you're just going to burn down the laptop.
Well, it might set a fire. Okay, I'm going to make myself big. Congrats, by the way, Gutbaum, on winning that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna move this IBM because the IBM because it's so much lighter than this laptop,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm afraid of smooshing the IBM.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Still, it's great that the sun came out on your monitor today. I just feel like
All right.
after so many days of rain.
Well, I'm just getting things set up, so it's pretty boring to watch.
This is more boring.
Hi. Can you
There
see
we go.
me?
Yes,
There we
now
go.
we can
Ow!
see you.
Shit! I hit my head on the damn light.
See? Way more exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hang tight for a sec. Let's get this. Okay. Okay, that should be good.
Oh, it
I'm
finally
good
booted.
on stream for 2 more minutes and then I gotta go.
Okay.
Well, let's see if this laptop boots, and then I'm going to end the stream anyway. So.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to just have Ron on here. God. Ugh. Ugh.
Here's what we do, Trina. You and me both leave, and then Ron just does his thing until he gets bored.
Can't
Or
shut
so he
down the
can't end the
stream.
stream. All right, so let's turn it on.
Who needs to end the stream to get view hours?
That's exactly right.
Haha! Look at this. Wow.
Hey, it works.
It
Wow,
semi
that
works.
screen
The
is terrible.
screen is garbage.
Wait. I'm almost there. Hold on.
Yeah, that AMS tech, well known for quality.
Yeah. Press spacebar to ship the. Oh,
Is
I
this
can
an
do. It's doing.
XT laptop?
I don't know. It's doing.
I'm joking. It's not an X.
It's maybe doing a memory test. I can't see because. Oh yeah, I think so.
Trina, what is going on with this picture? Is this like a screenshot from a game posted on GameSpot.com?
The hell! It just made a noise. Press F2 to enter setup. I think.
I like how it's like inverted. The screen's inverted.
Okay. I can't read it. This is the problem. Even tilting it doesn't help.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to kill all the light. All the light hitting the front of that passive matrix.
There's no more
display.
light hitting the front of it.
I'm looking at the top of your. I mean, on this end, like the entire top of the monitor is lit up.
Oh
That's
yeah,
saying
it's
something about a
that's not
SCSI
the way it is
card.
here. Dev 1 blah 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 was not something.
Adjust the contrast.
Yeah, that's really old Linux.
Yeah.
If I could, there's no manual adjust.
I promise there is. It's probably key combinations on the keyboard, Trina.
Oh yeah. Let's try. Oh, that doesn't. Oh, okay. All right. You don't like that. Beep beep beep.
Well, no, there'll be like an.
All right,
FN
sorry to cut
FN
things short, but I gotta go.
Bye.
Okay.
Gapon.
See you, Gapon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for
Thank you
joining.
having me.
This is really poopy. Let's connect it to a video because we do have a VGA port on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can read it. It says drink your Ovaltine.
Ah, oh, so much better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bear with me one sec. We're gonna switch around.
Yeah.
Here we go.
There you go. Hey. Nice. Nice.
All right. So yeah, it's trying to load what looks like a. Sorry, you can't see all the things. What looks like a really old.
Yeah. Looks like a really old Linux.
Yeah.
Or Linux if you prefer.
I'm gonna reboot it and see. Now that we can see. Oh. Oh, it's doing things. I didn't touch anything.
Well, it just probably gave up. Waiting on user interaction.
Oh. Oh, the screen has issues galore. Look at this. Debian, GNU Linux, AMD K6-2. Admin. I have no idea. Oops. Down there. No, enter. Admin. I don't know what the password is.
Well, you blow it away and start over.
Yeah, cool. But it works.
Yep, pretty cool.
Screen is has lines on it now. So obviously the screen's gone kablooey.
Yeah.
But
It's got,
it boots up anyway.
yeah, very nice.
So play with that one a little bit. See if maybe I can run memtest on it. Haha. Like
It's your
that one,
go-to move. Run memtest.
right? Well, on something this old, it makes more sense.
Sure. I mean, not that you'd probably be able to buy RAM for it. I mean, a lot of those machines, it's like weird proprietary memory that, you know, just makes you sad when you go out on eBay and look at prices.
Probably not encrypted. I don't want to agent. Okay. Mark's just saying you can probably reset the password on something that old by booting in single user and hacking the etc/password file. Cool. Give that a shot later. Play with that on. I'll play with it off stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you get the most view hours anyway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. This week has been pretty good. I did the 12-hour mem test on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm streaming today. And as I was explaining early on,
Yeah.
I got this little gaming motherboard, which like is basically the memory slots are as long as the motherboard. But I don't have a processor for it. So that's due to arrive Monday or Tuesday. And then I'll do a stream on seeing if that works.
Neat.
I was told it works, but without a processor, it's kind of hard
Yeah.
to find out. But yeah, and as Starbuck text it gaming, because it does say it's a gaming. It's one of those ROG Strict Asus motherboards.
Yeah.
The B450-I gaming.
Gaming.
Does it even have? So it came with all the adapter madoodles. Like I got the I/O port, and it also has Wi-Fi on it and stuff like that. Oh, it does have a one PCI slot, or PCIe slot. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
way up top here.
Neat.
And 4 SATA ports.
And a partridge.
And then 4 USB 3 at least. They're blue. Well, it looks okay. HDMI 2 red. I don't know what are red USB ports.
I do not know.
Okay. But
Maybe
also I noticed that the network port is also red.
I don't know. Maybe they got a deal on something, you know?
Okay. But yeah, so it's a cute little board. Maybe
Indeed.
IPX. It's hard automatically cursed. Oh, okay. Gaming means it has RGB. Oh, okay. Is that what it means? Okay. It has room for a GPU. Yeah, it means it's gaming. Wow. All right, folks. Well, it's been 3 hours. It's been fun.
Mm-hmm.
We officially have determined the board is bad. So, Jeremy, again, feel free to message me off on Discord. Send me a message on Discord.
Yeah.
Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Do all the good stuff that I was about to say eBay. Wow, YouTube likes.
Mm-hmm.
Think of that again. And also check out trinastech.com
Yes.
for all my links to all my online presence, including my coffee account. And I guess that's about it. Thanks
it.
to Gut Bomb and Ron for joining.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. I always have fun. I always learn a little something. It's
We always have a
always
good laugh.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always entertaining.
Yeah, exactly. All right, folks, you all have a good day, and I will see you probably Tuesday evening because I know Amber, or not Amber, wow, Justin. There's two people that you never thought I would confuse. Justin is streaming Monday,
There we go.
so I might do a stream New Year's Eve for those of
Yeah.
us who don't go
Mhm.
out.
You should call it New Year's Stream.
Oh, there you go. But yeah, I might do it then. Also, speaking of Amber, Amber is streaming this evening at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Mhm.
Days Vintage Apple Tech will be streaming tomorrow at his usual 11 a.m. Eastern time zone or time period for a usual 8-hour stream. So yeah, that's about it. So you all have a great New Year's if I don't see you before. And we will see you at the next one. Bye.
Bye.